Yes, sir.
Yamming.
Y'all need to take a drink.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Kruse Control. Happy Friday. As we always start off when these things happen, I just want to give a little respect and a little shout out to Toby Keith, who passed away this week. We've been kind of down this week, a little stuff here and there, but mostly down. And this happened. I just wanted to bring this up, of course, because he was a big country legend. I mean, he had 25 years out there just performing, rocking, killing it, and having the greatest hits ever for a country music sensation, I should say. So, you go through all of his accomplishments, 36 top 10 country hits, 20 that topped the Billboard's Hot Country Songs, and spent a combined 54 weeks at #1. This guy just was killing it for years, and unfortunately, he just passed away this week from cancer at 62 after a long battle. And we lost another great, and it sucks. And I really, I just always say on Kruse Control, you never want to see this happen, and all we can do is give some respect and some love for Toby Keith. R.I.P., man. R.I.P. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Everybody, happy fucking Friday. We had a great week. Mask, accomplished our goals. Thank you so much. I've been down a lot this week. We're back again for our Friday night Kruse Control Racer X. Welcome back, man. Good to see you, man. So happy to see you again. Thank you for joining us on Kruse Control, all of you, the home of entertainment news. And as always, everybody, welcome back, my lovely co-host, Miss Sabrina Victoria. Sabrina, welcome back to Kruse Control. How you doing tonight, Sabrina? How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I gotta say, I don't have my switchboard right now because of traveling. I guess discrepancies.
Traveling woes.
I guess traveling shenanigans, if you will.
Sure.
But we're back here again. So happy to see everybody. How's your week?
At least you made it back. So I mean, that's a plus, right?
I made it back somehow. I don't know
if you
how.
had to pick between you and your luggage, which one would you pick?
I guess I would choose my life. I mean,
I didn't say you would die. I just said if you made it back.
I'm just saying. What's up, Queen?
Hi,
Good to see
Queen.
you.
Hi, Razor Ragged.
Welcome back.
Hi, Ryan.
Racer, Ron. Ron's here too, everybody. As always, another big friend, everybody. We love him so much. Ron's back here on Friday as always. Mr. Ronald, Todd, Woodward, everybody. Ron, welcome back to Kruse Control. How you doing, man? Happy Friday.
I'm doing good. Hey, guys. How is everybody? Racer, Queen, Ryan, Steve. Nice.
Yeah. How's your week been?
It's been eventful. Good. Does anybody else hear music, or is it just me?
No, that's a new thing. I guess that's happening.
That's a new thing, Ron. That's a new thing.
Hi, okay. Steve and Linda. Love you guys.
We're just amping up the music. We're amping up the vibes, making a little bit of a...
Okay, not distracting at all.
Yeah, right. I think he froze.
He's frozen.
Yeah, what happened here?
It's the music. Uh-oh. And he's frozen.
The three of us.
What?
I said, you, me, and Jordan, all three of us. Oh,
I guess we got this.
Nope.
Oh, they're all. Oh, hey.
It's the three of us. We can. Something's going on.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Sabrina's back. Oh, well, for our audience, we'll keep it going. Eventually he'll figure out what he did.
A fuse blew. Ryan solved it. A fuse blew.
Good idea, Ryan. Blame it on the fuse box.
Yeah.
I like that. You're muted, Sabrina.
She's gone.
Oh, she's gone again.
So let's start, guys.
I think we should.
That's what it is.
I think they should have tested this out.
Let's just press forward, guys.
Jordan, you and I have been on here for almost an hour. You'd think they'd have figured it out.
Let's do hot takes.
Well, I voted for.
Well,
I voted
maybe
for
maybe
Jordan
they should.
last week, and he only got 2. So
He said we weren't doing them on Wednesday. That the email
no,
came out. There was no hot take
Give
section.
you the info.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't hear you, Sabrina.
You're still muted, Sabrina.
Okay, 1 second. We talk? Is that what she's saying? Oh, she's writing something.
She's writing notes.
Be host.
We are the host. We're having a fun time here.
Ooh, which one?
Well, I'm cuter, so I'll
do it.
Go ahead, GR. You got this.
No.
Yeah, as the oldest member of the group, we can talk about all our headlines.
Thank you, Queen.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
What's happening in the world of entertainment?
A lot.
Ratchet got canceled. Oh, I can't read that.
Almost up.
Something.
Ron intro GR.
Intro GR. Okay. Go GR.
Okay. GR did say hi.
He did say hi.
Hi, guys.
Did
Welcome to all of our friends out there, Queen and Racer and Steve and everybody that's out there. Welcome to Kruse Control. He's hiding. That traveling wore him out, I think. But been a lot of entertainment headlines. We got, when we do that, we only get 4.6 seconds per topic tonight.
Oh God, we have 13.
Great.
Yeah, that's
right. That's what I said. Yep, GR did the math.
Well, it's tough. I took the calculator. I cheated, Hey, I'm youth deprived, okay?
We should just tell Brian when he comes back. We all did our hot takes. They all passed. We're all good.
Yeah,
we got all 13. Everybody got all 13.
We all got them all.
Let's just go on to let's get into it.
Now, I don't have all the headlines in front of me, so I can't.
Wow.
Oh, wait. We're back.
Oh,
Welcome back to Kruse Control. We lost internet for a second. Everything went down for a second. So one more time on that intro song. Yeah, here we go.
No, shut it down. Take a drink and shut it down.
Also joining us tonight, everybody. You love him, you love him, you love him. He's on here. Everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. Mr. Joel himself. Joel, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, Brian? Yeah, you had us a little worried there, but we had her under control. Just like to tell you, we all did our hot takes. They're all perfect. We can just move on. We're good.
We're all done, huh? That's great. I mean, I trust your hot takes.
They voted me. They voted me the winner.
You're practicing. What do you say about that? We got competition. You got competition, George. We also have everybody, President, Chatman himself, day one, and now we call him the Thirsty Daddy himself, Mr. G.R. Waters.
The Thirsty Daddy?
How do you do it tonight?
Thirsty Daddy.
It was shit they were giving me on Wednesday, Sabrina.
Did you get a haircut, GR?
I promised to pay them back in ways they don't understand.
Did you get a haircut?
My own son called him Thirsty Daddy.
Wow.
Thirsty Daddy.
There's an expression called FOAD. Know that one?
No.
Fuck off and die.
Oh!
Okay.
That hurt, GR. That hurt. Right here. Right here.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Well, a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
I said
Brian's got no mic.
Brian.
Brian's got no mic.
We can't hear you, Brian. That's the best host I've ever seen. He's quiet.
Sabrina either.
He is a
now I have a headache, Sabrina. You keep offering, but you're too far away. This is fun.
Music off. I'll tell myself.
Okay, she was back. Hey,
You're
This is
back.
about you. We're back, everybody.
Oh, good.
We're back.
What a
I
lot
was
of-
miming.
What a lot of technical stuff happening. Welcome back, everybody. Back in LA, doing a bunch of stuff, having a great time. Thank you for being here, as always, on Kruse Control. And thank you for bearing with us through all the technical issues. We're done with that for the night, hopefully. Good to see you, Steve. Welcome to Kruse Control. Appreciate you all.
And Linda.
And Linda, I appreciate you all for being here. I appreciate my lovely co-hosts and all my guests here tonight. Thank you for joining us on a Friday. It is Friday. So one more time before we get into it. We need a drink after that, I think. Don't we? We need a drink. I need a drink after that.
Raise your
About
cups.
time you got started.
Mm-hmm. I know, about time.
Ouch!
Peppy, you gonna take a drink tonight? Come on, man, take a drink.
where you
Hang
go?
out with us. Have a good time. Come on,
Where did you
Peps.
go on the thirsty daddy? Brutal.
calm down.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay, rude.
Come on. You're gonna take a drink someday, aren't you?
I gotta keep drinking.
You have to take a drink.
Oh no,
I
hell
don't think I'm sorry.
no.
Shit happens.
All right, yeah, shit happens. Well,
That's
Peps is not gonna
the
take a drink,
day.
everybody, but we will. And honestly, thank you for being here at Kruse Control tonight. Happy Friday. We have a lot to talk about because it is a Friday, and it's been a long week. We haven't been here, and through the whole week, a lot of shit's going down. A lot of shit's going down. It doesn't matter if it's a Monday, Wednesday, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, any day in between. There's always a lot of breaking news. It is probably jarring.
I'm not used to it anymore.
Anyways, the very first thing I want to talk about is Ratchet, because Ratchet has been canceled. Well, it's not coming back for a season 2. Now, they had signed up initially to do 2 seasons back to back. Sarah Paulson was involved. It was going to happen. It was going down. But after 4 years, it's been 4 years, Sarah Paulson was actually walking around and someone interviewed her and said, "Hey, when's Ratchet season 2 coming?" And she said, "No, it's not happening. No, unfortunately, it's not." So even though they had a 2-year deal that has been thrown off the table, it's done. It's not happening, unfortunately. If you were a fan of the first season, you're not getting any more. And she's doing a lot of stuff. So I get it. She's got other things happening with Ryan Murphy, other things boiling in the pot. So she'll be busy for a long time. But she says it's not happening. And of course, the one who flew over the cuckoo's nest prequel series is not moving forward anymore, unfortunately. But something that is moving forward, and of course it is Percy Jackson, because this is one of those things that have swept the internet. It's crazy what happened with this. I mean, when this debuted on Disney Plus, the trailer, first of all, blew up all the freaking wavelengths in the whole universe. It was crazy. The YouTube verse. And now, like, the show came out, and it was like 26.2 million views over the first 3 weeks. It's insane. It's huge numbers for Disney Plus. And honestly, I saw the trailer, and I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Can we talk about something else? But no, apparently people love this so much. It's done great. They're basing it off the second book now. So that's what's going to happen for the second series, or the second season, I should say. And Disney Plus is moving forward. And they announced this. Bob Iger had a whole quarters meeting during the quarter 1 2024 earnings call. He said, "Hey, we are going to do more Percy Jackson because it's done so well for us." And it makes sense to me. Like, why would they not do any more? But the next one will be based off Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. And I want to see what happens. I should probably check this out because it's done so well. I mean, I didn't have any urge to see it, but maybe I should see it because it's done so great. Something else that's done great, though, too, is Limitless with Chris Hemsworth. And Chris Hemsworth coming back for a second season of this. Now, if you didn't see this yet, this is on Apple TV Plus. And the whole thing was, it's like Chris Hemsworth is like going through and he's trying to find out, like, it's kind of like a experience his life again. So he's trying to discover how to, unlock his body's anti-aging power, to manage stress so it doesn't kill him. He's also trying to expose extreme temperatures can trigger our body's own defenses against killer diseases of old age. And the whole time he's going through different locations and having a great time. Ice bath challenges, stuff like that. The second season is going to move forward. He's going to be going to Italy, Nepal, Australia, and United Kingdom in 4 more challenges for a total of 5 episodes for the second season. But yeah, moving forward. Percy Jackson was underwhelming. The movies were underwhelming. You're right, Queen. But the show apparently is great. I don't know. People are raving about it. And Chris Hemsworth is excited to do more Limitless. So hopefully it's good. I have not seen it. But, I honestly haven't seen that. But something I do want to see that, unfortunately, everybody, I have to say this, we're probably never going to see is Coyote versus Acme. Now, we talked about this a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah, we talked about this for a long time ago about how Warner Brothers wanted to shelve this, take it as a tax write-off, and then they were going back and forth. Netflix was a big person trying to buy it, and they wanted to buy the rights to it. Amazon, Paramount went after it. But now at the end of the day, Zaslav and Warner Brothers were like, they want $75 million. They didn't want to bargain. $75 million, that's it. And no one wanted to pay them $75 million. So they pulled the movie, and they said, we're not going to sell it to anybody. And an insider is saying, well, they're going to actually come forward to say that they couldn't sell it, and now they're just going to delete it, shelf it, and you're never going to see it again. So that tax write-off is happening. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Yeah, it's going to happen, apparently. So unfortunately.
Like how you turned that into a Weezer song.
I know. That's what I think about when I hear that.
But it was definitely not a Weezer reference, just to be clear.
I know, but say it ain't so.
But that was an impression, so take a fucking drink.
But I feel bad because it sounded like a great movie. John Cena, Will Forte, it just seemed like they had a good dynamic, and the premise and everything. It looks like it'll be good, but unfortunately, it's not moving forward, and it's probably going to be shelved very soon. And it sucks. But another animated series that is moving forward is Knuckles. Now, Knuckles came out with the trailer recently. And if you didn't know this is happening, this is already all done and shot. It's coming out April 26th. 6 episodes. They're calling it an event series. It takes place between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. And it's about Knuckles in the world trying to figure out who he is, pretty much. It's like a coming of age story for Knuckles. And Ben Schwartz actually makes an appearance as Sonic the Hedgehog in here. We got people from the movies are actually crossing into this. Of course, it is an event series, so it's going to only 6 episodes and we're done. That's it, and it'll tie into the next movie. So they probably were able to negotiate that with people's contracts to make this work out. But I'm really excited to see this because the trailer came out. Idris Elba fucking killing as Knuckles. I love him as this character. He's trying to train Wade, this character named Wade, and to be his protege and make him just like him from his old ways of his life back before he came to the real world. To me, it sounds cool. The trailer looked pretty good. I mean, it looked pretty good. I'm interested to see how it goes. And again, big star power around here. So we talk about robotics coming back, Jim Carrey too. And honestly, maybe he'll make cameo in this too. Maybe he will. I don't know. We'll find out. But you know what? All this stuff won't happen if we have another strike next summer, because IATSE right now is saying that they are preparing to get a strike authorization before they even go to negotiations. Because right now they are fed up and they just said there's no extensions happening for them. We will not do this. When it runs up and the contract runs up on July 31st, if there is no deal that sets them aside and makes them happy and excited about going back to work, then this is done. They will strike and they will have authorization done before that date. They want to have it right away. They're starting negotiations next month. It's like, it's already going to go down. It's like, I mean, how are we already talking about another strike? We just got out of that strike. And now another strike might shut everything down. It's fucking nuts to me. Jonathan Majors here is huge.
Sorry, not casting Jonathan Majors was a huge oversight for the casting crew.
All right, Zach. All right, we'll talk about some Jonathan Majors, some JM later.
He always makes me laugh.
Yeah, JM later. But the contract ends July 31st, and right now they're going to go start talking to the AMPTP, try to figure out if they get a deal. And honestly, it's like next month it's going down. So another strike might shut Hollywood again, shut right down, but hopefully it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't. But then again, everyone needs to be paid properly and taken care of. And at the end of the day, AMPTP, pay your fucking people, honestly. Bob Iger, pay your people. But Bob Iger's not worried about paying people because he's worried about what's coming next. Because, he's been there for 3 years, and he's trying to find out who's going to take over after him. Of course, Bob Chapek took over before, and that didn't work out too well, did it? $20 million severance. He moved on, and then Bob Iger came back. Well, now Bob Iger is saying he's been there for 3 years. I think it's 2 years. He had 3 years left on his contract, and he's saying he has a whole board put together right now to regularly discuss who will be taking over after him. They're calling the succession committee, and they meet every week, and they're trying to find who the next CEO will be. And it's a very broad board coming together, and it's very pertinent to Disney to make this happen so they don't have another situation like Bob Chapek, which he had to come back for. So he's saying, I think the committee will really figure this out, and it's a big part of what we're trying to make at Disney happen. So don't be worried about the future. We're talking and we're taking care of it. So they have to take care of it, because if they don't, there'll be a strike. And again, take care of the people. And then again, he doesn't want to retire and come back again. He doesn't want to do that. But maybe he can hire Taylor Swift, because she's doing everything these days. Hire Taylor Swift. Make her the new Disney person. Why not? But Taylor Swift's back in the news again, because now the Eras Tour is coming to Disney Plus. That's right. Debuting on March 15th. You can watch the Eras Tour with 5 songs never seen theatrically, never seen anywhere else except Disney Plus. Now, they're not saying what songs are going to be. Only one song, kind of, well, there's the song Cardigan. I guess fans have loved that song so much. And so they're hoping to have that one on there.
Sweater?
Hopefully, it's about a very warm sweater, hopefully. I love me myself cardigan. Well, why not, But Cardigan is happening. Beyond that, we don't know where 4 going to be. They're not really saying Disney's keeping this kind of hush-hush. We'll have to wait. This is not seen on the digital edition. It's not seen on the theatrical edition, so it'll only be on Disney Plus. And also, Taylor Swift. Yeah, GR can't wait. GR cannot freaking wait. He's like, yes, sir. Give me more Tay-Tay all day. For me, please. Thank you so much. Moving on.
Tay-Tay.
Oh, that's it.
Tay-Tay all day. Also, though, she's also threatening to sue and take legal action against a college student who's been tracking her airplane. On top of that, too. And her private jet, he's been posting where it's going.
Still happening?
It's still happening. And now she's talking about suing this guy. He has an aircraft tracking Mongol, Jack Sweeney, put this together. And he's like, Ben just saying, he said this, it's a way of transparency, he said. People know where she's going. And she's like,
for Taylor Swift?
Yeah, he said transparency for Taylor Swift. It's like, what the fuck does that even mean, And Taylor Swift, her people came forward and they said, While this may be a game to you or an avenue that you hope will earn you wealth or fame, it's a life or death matter for our client. Miss Swift has dealt with stalkers and other individuals who wish her harm. And she had like, we talked about a couple weeks ago, that stalker outside her apartment. He kept coming back. He got arrested twice.
Yeah, dude, you don't need anyone telling you you're a famous person, period, because there are people who are insane. Like, fucking look how many people, like John fucking Lennon got killed by a fucking, like, you don't need that. Fuck that. It is life or death.
But she's trying to protect herself, Sabrina.
And she should be.
Yeah, she's trying to protect herself.
That's fucked up.
So, this guy, he doesn't think it's a problem, but she does, and they're going against him.
He's an asshole.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's what's happening.
Hire me. I'll take care of the son of a bitch.
Yeah, hell yeah. Get GR, the sniper, in there.
You heard it here first.
Friend of the show. Yeah.
You
Swifty. GR is a Swifty, Racer X. You're right.
Yes,
look, we just figured it out.
He swifts it up all day. All day. Swift away. I don't know. Swift away. But somebody else, too, that's also maybe swifting away from his career. Dilligaff. And this guy, too, everybody.
Okay,
he might be swifting his career away, but he also might be a Dilligaff to GR. It's Jacob Eldori, because what happened now is we all talked about the sweat juice or the sweat cologne. We talked about that before from
the bath water.
The bath water. We talked about that before. So apparently he was just hanging out at a hotel. This was Saturday. It's last Saturday, February 3rd. And he was approached by Joshua Fox, a producer from the Kyle and Jackie show on Kiss FM. And he came forward to me, saw him in the lobby or something. He's like, hey, can I get some of that sweat juice? I want to get some of that sweat juice.
I think it's bath water.
Bath water, sweat juice. We'll put some of that stuff all over my. No. I want to get some of that shit. Bring it home.
Yeah. Wait. Keep it going, Brian. Try to finish the sentence.
Well, he wanted to get it to bring on the show, pretty much. And what he said is that Jacob didn't like it and attacked him afterwards. Attacked him. He says he pushed him against the wall. He started to choke him and told him to stop talking about that. And then he said that he claimed that Jacob was told him. He was very threatening. And he was like shocked by this, and now he's suing him for assault because he was trying to get the bath salt water. But saltburn water. What do you want to call it?
It's Saltburn is the movie, and bath water is what happened, Buster, buddy.
But he's okay. But he's trying to get that. So apparently he said he was assaulted afterwards. It's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate.
Did you see the movie? It's really spectacular.
There's a lot that goes down there. There is. So hopefully this works out well. But again, Variety actually interviewed the police, the South Wales police who are investigating this, and they said they're currently investigating the matter, and we'll have more details moving forward. So bit of an overreaction. You're right, Racer X, a bit of an overreaction. I don't know why you like strangle somebody after they talk about your salt bath water. I don't know. But anyways, it's a clone. It's a clone thing.
From someone who has not seen the movie.
Have fun with that. But, also talking about assault, The Rock might make a smackdown on somebody very soon because The Rock is coming back to wrestling everybody. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is like, can't stay away. It's only been like a decade since he was in the ring or something like that. But he's coming out of retirement. And of course, there's a lot happened with this. Now, Roman Reigns, they were saying that he was going to have a fight with.
Then this
cousin? Cody, it's his cousin. It's a whole thing about fighting his cousin. People have been wanting this for a long time. The Rock versus Reigns, cousin versus cousin. But now Cody Rhodes is there, and he won the Royal Rumble, and they're saying that he might be involved with this. I don't know. A lot of drama. But my big thing is The Rock is coming out of retirement. He signed that TKO deal. He's going to come back to wrestling. He's trying to be an ambassador to the WWE. And I think that overall it might be good for the company. But is it good for The Rock's career? I don't know. Like, honestly, it's been a long time, man. Just keep making movies. Maybe just do another Jurassic World movie because that's happening. We talked about it before. Jurassic World is moving forward for a new whole rebooted franchise. But David Lynch was up to be the director. And he was supposed to do the whole thing and then just fell apart. So it fell apart. He said it was amicable, and they said it was ultimately the studio had decided that Lynch had a different idea of where the movie was going to go and the franchise.
That's not true.
And so they didn't want to do it.
No, that's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
When did that happen?
Just happened today. Just happened today. Because David Lynch was signed up for it, and I was going to say David Lynch was doing it, but then today it all fell apart. And so David Lynch will not be directing Jurassic World. It just came apart today. Sabrina does not like it, but that is breaking news, everybody. Breaking news.
I'm Googling that shit right now.
But something that I am excited about is Star Talk TV, everybody. Fan of Neil deGrasse Tyson. And I fucking love him. Look at this guy. He's awesome. Leave Neil alone. Leave Neil alone. But Star Talk Star Talk TV is happening on Pluto TV, a 24-hour Star Talk radio channel. And of course, they're taking all their podcast stuff, their Nat Geo shit, and all the YouTube channel stuff, combining it to make one 24-hour channel with Neil deGrasse Tyson give me that lovely deep baritone voice and tell me about space and time and how we can actually become something more than that pebble in space. I'm excited about it. Might be pretty awesome. Of course, Pluto TV has all these channels that they have 24 hours, so it makes sense to have so much content to make this happen. But you know what? It's a great thing happening, but not as great as this would happen. Like, see, I talked about this on Wednesday very briefly, but one of the crew members on Wonder Man passed away on just this week. He was working in the rafters, working on the catwalk, and he fell to his death, unfortunately, when they were prepping for Wonder Man. And now a lot of people have moved forward, and on a Indiegogo, they have given up $150,000 towards his family. It's amazing how people are giving back to his family after such a tragic death. And this thing, it's like you never no idea. Like, the sets are dangerous, and when you're up in those catwalks, it's so far up. They're hanging the lights, they're hanging the backdrops, they're like getting the set prepped for when they actually film. And anything can happen. And unfortunately, this guy's been working for a long time, and he fell to his death. Juan Spike Osorio. And
was he like a rigging person?
Yeah, the rigging person. Yeah.
Grip, electric.
Well, he was just rigging.
I'm checking that right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it's just you don't hear about this happening that often because it is very high. It was at CBS Radford too. Ron and I worked there for years, and it's just tragic to hear this. You don't really see stuff like this go down at a place like that, but it does. Accidents do happen, and I'm really happy that people have come forward and given money to the family and taken care of them, because honestly, it's just a sad thing. It's just really a sad thing. But everybody, a lot of breaking news. And I know Ron would know probably more about the rigging like this. It's dangerous up there, right, Ron? Going that catwalk.
It's dangerous. You're supposed to be wearing a harness, and he might have been. It says there was some sort of a structural problem with this. I don't know what that exactly means, but it's 35 feet up in the air.
Oh man, that's too far up.
You walk on 2-foot planks.
Like, do you think a plank fell or something? If it's structural, it has to be and not with his equipment. It has to be with the what he's walking on. No,
I'm wondering if a cable for the harnesses might have come loose or snapped out, because the rafters themselves are all nailed. That's basically what holds the stage together. So there shouldn't be much up there to break free. Yeah,
but it's structural. That should be like more of equipment failure, don't you think? Like, if it was
right, yeah.
Like whoever labels anything anyway, it doesn't mean that they know what they're talking about. But in my mind, like working on set, if you were saying structural, you know what I mean? It would seem to be like the platform you're walking on, or a band, maybe the handle rail fucking broke, and you know what I mean? I don't know, but still, you should be tethered to the harness. So that's confusing.
The handrail, I'll tell you what.
Wearing his harness, then the cable must have snapped.
You didn't hear this from me, but a lot of people don't wear the harnesses because it can be rather cumbersome.
I would imagine.
Really?
And he's been doing it for a long time, apparently. So maybe you're right. Maybe Ron, he just felt comfortable and he wasn't wearing the harness. They're not really saying much about it, too. I mean, honestly,
OSHA's gonna get fucked up right now.
And the family is getting this money, and Marvel has been giving them money too. And Marvel put a whole statement out too. This just happened this week. It's just sad. And Wonder Man's supposed to shoot next month, so that's how it goes. Like, they start prepping it a month ahead of time. They figure it out, be everything hung and ready to go, right, Ron? A couple of weeks at least, right? And then they come and shoot.
They
probably got like a 4-week prep.
Oh, for sure, for something like that, absolutely.
Yeah. At least rigging that stage. I wonder what stage it was on. Can't find that.
Yeah.
Ty said it was right across the street from the neighborhood. So.
Oh, okay. Those are the newer ones. Those are
neighborhoods
big.
On 2, I think, or 2 or 3 or somewhere around there. I used to work that show a bit.
It's 2, but then it's also like 23, 24, and there's those.
But I think I think they shoot on 2, but then like that we use those for like table reads and shit that occasionally. Got it. But I feel like the shooting was mostly on 2.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the old.
Bottom line is the man died because of something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's super sad. It's horrible. And honestly, it's like, I'm happy that he has this outpour of like goodwill and love coming out from all these people and donating money and trying to give back to the family, because it is something very tragic. And what do you do? All of a sudden just gone. So it's a big fall.
I know people that have made that fall and they've survived.
Really?
With or without a harness?
Both.
Oh.
Wow.
Paralyzed though, probably, right? Or no?
Yeah,
honestly,
they're done, but they're alive.
They're alive.
You fall that far, it hurts. I can tell that from experience. Nothing to do with the acting, but it's
Wonder Man.
I fell out of a tree and fell 40 feet, and it hurt like a mother.
Oh,
you know what?
40 feet. Oof. Yeah.
It just depends on how you land and what you land on, and you know what I mean. Like it's
Yep.
you know people have skydived and their parachute didn't open and they lived. You know what I mean? Like that's insane.
Right.
You fell out of a fucking plane.
There was a guy a
Right.
few years ago that was skydiving and fell and landed luckily on a new construction area where they just put the grass in, the sod, and he went down 7 feet into the ground.
Oh, geez.
And walked away with 4 broken bones.
Yeah, there was someone who like the parachute got like tangled up in a tree and they hit the floor really hard, but like they were totally fine, like no broken bones, anything. Someone who had jumped out of a plane. I'm like, I don't even know if you're free falling from that high. I've skydived, like I've done it many times. There's no way on God's green earth that I feel if that parachute didn't open that there's any way any human could survive that. Like I don't understand,
Well,
but like
that guy did. And he didn't
more
walk
than
away
one
from it, but he was lucky.
But more than one person has. Like it just depends on how you hit what and at what. Like if there's anything break. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. But there has to be.
I came down in a tree and it,
broke your fall a little bit.
Night jump, and I got screwed up, and I won't go into it here. But bottom line is, I lived, and I was lucky.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Tyrone is right. One thing that
I put that up before. 100%.
There's no time. People don't spend any time to do something properly. So getting in your harness and stuff, don't have time for it. We got to go. And so these people just go out there because they don't want to be doing the wrong thing. They think they can handle it.
But also, like rigging, you shouldn't have that type of shit.
No, you shouldn't be rushing.
It's not like you're shooting. You're like, we have to fucking roll. You should be able to take more time. But also, it's not regulated. You have basically anyone who's worked on set, you have a giant meeting where everyone's rolling their eyes and drinking coffee and eating donuts. And the OSHA person's like walking back and forth, explaining the same shit that they heard last year, and nobody gives a fuck about it. So it's kind of also.
We have to get certified every 2 years, though, for all of this.
Right. Like, I mean, of course, but like certified means you watch a thing and you do a thing. And
They do this.
It's like sexual harassment training. I just skipped
Right.
the thing and I'm like, yeah, don't touch anyone's ass. Don't be an asshole. Perfect. Next. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't mean that you process it and that you think that it, God, especially if you've been doing it for a shit ton of time. You're like, I got this.
They don't give a shit. That's what it comes
there's nobody
down
up there
to.
saying, okay, you're good, go ahead. You're good, go ahead.
Yeah.
No.
As long as you could pass that test online, it's like when you go to driving school after you get a speeding ticket, you're like, oh yeah, don't go over. Yeah, we got that. Okay, don't stop. But should I stop fully at a stop sign or pause? Well, obviously stop fully. You know what I mean? Like it's very, very easy to go through the motions and get a pass. You know, I'm not saying that
was a Navy
it's their
SEAL.
attempt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But honestly, it's pretty tragic. This is really tragic, and it shouldn't have happened, and it happened. And I'm happy this outpour of love have come towards his family and from production. And at the end of the day, does it really make up for his loss of his life? No, but it is nice to see that people care about him and are giving back for his family who are suffering now at this time. But
you were smart, Queen.
Yeah.
No, skydiving is so much fun. It's like it's the greatest thing in the world. Honestly, I think everyone should do it one time.
I'll do it one day. I always want to do it, but I haven't never done it. So one day.
It's like you're like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna die.
I'll go with Jordan.
Breathe.
Come on, Jordan, let's go.
The first time you go, it's the most scary thing in the world. But then when you pull the chute, you're just like literally sitting on top of the world and you see everything. It's gorgeous. It's euphoric. It's peaceful. Like it's really, really awesome. It's really awesome.
Is it as exciting?
Well, have you skydived?
Is it as exciting as
breaking jumps as a SEAL? And
okay, well that's different.
That's different. It scares the fuck out of you.
Right, well, but you're doing it as a Navy SEAL who probably is going to go kill some people. Like I don't know what that means. Like I'm doing it.
That was my job.
I'm doing it at noon after having a hamburger and having a nice day. Like it's very different, sir.
You know what's more exciting for our fans? Some hot takes. Come on.
Brian is not having that shit,
sure,
GR.
I'll
All
go
right,
down.
everybody, now it's time for some hot takes. This is that time where I give a minute on the clock. All my fabulous guests and my co-hosts get a minute on that clock before the bomb blows up, give all their freaking hot takes for all the latest breaking news. Can they get it done? Can they beat the clock? Can they beat the bomb? And before it happens, they get all their hot takes in, or they have to drink, and you choose who has the best hot takes. That is the question today. And that's a question every day on Kruse Control. But I can't wait to see who has the best hot takes
Great
tonight.
comment, Queen.
I'm very excited to see everybody. I believe in you all, as I always do. But my question is, who will win tonight? I'm excited. I'm super excited, Sabrina. But who's going to go first? That's the question.
GR was really excited to talk, so I'm going to give it to him.
Oh, Ryan says drink.
Yep. Everybody, cups up. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So you're going to make GR go first, you're saying, huh?
Jordan,
Yeah, I mean-
Jordan, yeah, there you go.
No, GR needed. Oh,
Jordan was on Wednesday.
Thirsty Daddy.
Jordan, Thirsty Daddy, GR Waters, coming in hot.
he's the police. He's the thirsty daddy. He's the chatter. It's your turn, motherfucker. Go.
All right, GR. Are you ready for your hot takes?
I told you I was born ready.
Of course you were born ready. I believe you were born ready, GR.
Not when you jumped out of that plane, apparently you weren't.
All right.
It only hurts when you breathe, Sabrina.
Moving on.
I have asthma, so that really hurts. You
Moving
twat.
on. All right. GR, putting that man in the clock. All right, are you ready for your hot takes?
You know it.
All right, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Ratchet, canceled, who cares? Percy, great for the kids. Limitless, all he does, it triggers your self-defense for survival. Coyote V Acme, yeah, it's a $35 million write-off. A year from now, they'll bring it back and somebody will buy it. Knuckles, it looks like a great show. Yahtzee, smart. Getting ready in advance. That's smart. Iger, looking again, I'm shocked. Hope he makes a better choice this time. The Arister, Delegaff. Eldori, it's a publicity stunt. The Rock, it's just another acting job. He doesn't give a shit. Jurassic Park, nobody wants the job. Smart Talk, I look forward to that. 150, you said 15 in the prep, Brian. 150, good. That's all they need. More money is good.
150 grand, GR. That's freaking great money. And everybody, GR got it. GR got it. Of course he got it. Happy fucking Friday. Give him that pop and circumstance. Give him give him everything out there. Make him feel like a man himself. How's it feel to get those fucking hot takes, GR? Feel good?
You know it does.
he's like a pro here.
What was the thing? The 150
No, Zach, you don't look like a fuck. You sound like a great guy.
No, he said if you were jumping out and your chute didn't open, you would say, "Do I look like I give a fuck?"
I gave a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Mine opened, but I came down in a tree.
Who gives a fuck?
It hurts.
Delegaff!
Look, hey, we gotta make a freaking new rule for Drunk Friday. Every time we say Dillegaff, you have to drink. I think that should be a new rule.
GR has to drink for not being able to read a comment. Go, GR. Drink.
Yeah, I started drinking at 6 because
I said drink.
Yes,
great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes. Great hot takes. I really appreciate it. Can GR win? Is GR gonna be the man to win the hot takes today? That's the question. Sabrina, who's next? Who can conquer GR's hot takes? That's the question.
That's a good
How do you feel about it?
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna give it to Jordan.
Oh, Jordan!
Oh!
I think it's Jordan's time.
Beat the 2 you got on Wednesday, Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan had some rough hot takes on Wednesday.
You told it wasn't in the itinerary.
Redemption itinerary.
I had a whole
Redemption.
breakdown. You know, I'm just saying.
You
don't do your homework. If you don't do your homework, it's not my fault.
There wasn't supposed to be hot takes. He didn't put it in the email.
Yeah,
it's always hot takes. Have you not been on the show for 17 times?
It was
yeah, but it was also supposed to be like
mini wins. Mini hump.
Yeah, it was mini Wednesday. It was Hump Wednesday wins.
Oh yeah, mini hump.
Was it like 1:30 p.m. or something weird?
It was something weird. It was like 3 o'clock.
Yeah,
mini hump.
And it was like 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
One of my friends was like, "Why is the show on currently?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Mini hump.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Dillegaff.
You feel excited? You believe in yourself? Are you ready for your hot takes?
I'm ready.
All right, Jordan. Clock's ready. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Ratcheted doesn't surprise me. It's been 4 years since season 1.
It's ratchet.
What
not
also doesn't
ratcheted.
surprise me is the renewal of Percy Jackson seems it did good numbers. Never caught Limitless, but I'm sure it does good on the back of Chris Hemsworth's charisma. WB should really consider all offers for Coyote. It's not like they're rolling in dough like Scrooge McDuck. Seen the Knuckles trailer and thought it was really good. Can't wait. IATSE gearing up. Sounds like a long battle. Hope Disney's search for the new Papa Iger goes better than the last time. Eris tour to Disney, probably going to make big numbers. New celebrity fight, Jacob Aldori versus Ezra Miller. Who knows what happens with The Rock after Friday when he bitch slapped Cody out of his shoes.
Ezra Miller.
Jurassic World.
Ezra Miller?
Yes. Jurassic World kind of had enough, move on. Star Talk sounds out of this world, and really glad for the 150K for the family.
Wow, way to finish with a Mike Casey joke. Out of this world.
Nice. You know what, buddy? Jordan, how does it feel, Jordan? Because you know what? You got it, everybody. Jordan got it.
Common circumstance.
Give him the
1942.
Give him everything you can find in the world. And give it to them all. How does it feel, Jordan? Do you feel fucking proud of yourself? Do you feel good? Do you feel like you want to...
I feel good. I'm taking inspiration from Mike. I mean, just like you said, ending it with a Mike Casey joke. You got to go there.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Mike Casey has some good jokes. He does. Friend the show right there, everybody. Friend the show. Good job. Good job in the hot takes. And then the question is, though, we've seen GR right there. We've seen Jordan. Now, Sabrina, are you going to go next? Or are you going to make Ron go next?
You know what I'm going to ask Ron if he would like to go next or if he would like me to go next. Oh, okay. Damn. Ron ready. Ron ready.
Ron's like born ready.
Ron
He's
ready.
like, listen.
Ron ready.
Yeah, that's like Hulk smash. Ron ready. Hulk smash.
I like that.
Ron ready.
I like it. All right, Ron. Let's get serious for a second.
Okay.
Are you ready for your hot
ready.
takes?
Ron ready.
Okay. Ron ready. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Ratchet. Percy Jackson. Limitless. I don't know.
Cheater.
Coyote versus Acme. Okay. Knuckles series. Whatever. Strike authorization. That's amazing. That's so cool. And it's a tactic, and I love it. And let's bring it on. Bob Iger looking for successor. Somebody's looking for somebody to take their job. Yeah, okay. Eras tour. Tay negotiated $75 billion for Disney to get that. Jacob Aldori sounds like a bunch of bullshit and a publicity stunt. The Rock to wrestle again. Okay, that could be cool. Jurassic World. Nobody wants to do that, just like Jordan said. Star Talk. I don't know what that is. When I read it earlier, I'm like, Star Trek. I'm like, oh, the boys are going to be happy. And the 150,000 raised as of 5 o'clock tonight, it was 170,000.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
He's got 6 seconds.
Ron ready. Ron ready.
Oh, man.
Record
number.
Because everybody, Ron got it. Ron, how does it feel to get your hot takes? Give him everything. Give him all.
Guys, feels amazing.
Do you feel like you've won the lottery right now? Here we go.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, Serena, the pressure's on. You got to get them all.
Ron, did you win this one? Do you feel like you won this one?
I would hope so because I never have.
We don't win.
I'm gonna call bullshit on you, bro. Because you gave 3 topics and okay, 3 topics and
It was actually 5 topics.
5? You're making my case.
The
first 5.
Hey. I felt good. It was good.
That's why you had so many seconds left. You had all the seconds left.
Well, of course, but I don't know any. What am I supposed to do? Just go blah 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 blah.
I mean, something. That's what Jared's like. Oh, Taylor Swift, Dilligaf. Oh, fucking Star Trek, Dilligaf. Fucking lick my dick, Dilligaf.
Look at the energy. Look at the energy and the dialogue I brought into the IATSE. I mean, come on.
You did.
You did. You brought a lot there.
But you can't only be passionate about one subject, bro. Come on.
I was passionate about the 150 raised. It was 170. I was passionate about that.
2 out of 15 doesn't count.
hey, GR.
Is it 15? Holy shit.
No, it's 13 tonight. It was 13.
Oh, 13.
13.
Yeah, too bad Sean's not here. He
15,
usually gives us a 2 seconds per fucking topic thing.
Yeah, Sean's giving the calculator full match it out. Hey, but welcome to Kruse Control. If you're joining us right now, Live doing hot takes. Sabrina.
Yes.
Can you beat them all? Or are you going to lose hot takes tonight? That's the question.
I don't know. It'll be the first time. Let's see if it happens.
Okay. Well, we always believe in you. Oh, okay. Okay. We're going to drink. Yep. We're going to drink. Here we go. All right, Sabrina. Are you excited? Are you serious? Are you pumped? Do you have the energy? Are you ready to do this?
I'm upset I don't have a straw because I really can't drink as well with that one. So,
oh God,
worried about your lips?
Kind of. No, it's like the ice hurts my teeth. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
I have very sensitive teeth. I have sensitive eyes. I have sensitive skin. I'm a badass bitch wrapped up in a fucking pussy shell. It's annoying.
Sensitive cotton ball.
What?
Yeah, outside, but inside, I'm like, I will kill you if I need you.
We know.
Are we supposed to believe that?
I'm not gonna do that.
You know that because you know me.
She will not do that. She will not do that.
Dark alley.
That's not serious. They know that. By the way, everyone who's watching, I mean, not everyone, like new people, sorry, but everyone who's watching this is very well aware, very well aware of my sarcasm, my crassness, and my humor.
You're sarcastic? Really?
What? Shocking. I don't know.
Torben even knows that.
Torben definitely knows.
Who, by the way, we need to have as a guest on not on a Friday because I have to curtail the cursing. But he was spectacular.
He'll be here next week. He'll be with me next week.
I can't wait. Yeah. So can we just do a panel with the both of you? And by next week, do you mean Friday? Because that's slightly problematic for my mouth.
Yeah, you know what? Like he's not heard it before. Let's be real.
I know, but I get real heavy on Friday. A couple drinks and the F-bomb. I mean, without any drinks, the F-bombs are flying. But a couple drinks, it's like triple.
I respect your choices.
I have a bracelet on right now, by the way, that in Morse code says, what does it say, Brian?
Fuck.
Yep. I have socks that say fuck off. I have a bracelet here that says some smart girl was having problems, and then she said, you know what, go fuck yourself, and then she was fine. Like everyone that I know, I have socks that say fuck. Everyone that I know, literally, mostly Brian, but other people too, buy me things literally. My boss's wife just bought me all these pens. This is the one I'm currently using in loving memory when I gave a fuck. So I use the F word probably more than any person on the planet. I have coffee mugs, socks. I mean, absolutely. But you want to know what? Do you want to know why? Because fuck is the greatest word in the English language. You know why? Because you can use it poorly. You can use it for emphasis. You can use it because you're excited about something. You can use it because you're mad at someone. You can use it because you hate someone. It literally puts emphasis on anything and everything in a good or bad way.
So I
that is stupid.
My hot take is that fuck is the best word on the planet. That's my hot take, GR. So fucking write that down.
Okay, so she didn't get any.
I didn't even get the bomb.
Are you fucking ready?
Disqualified.
For your fucking hot take.
Oh, fuck you. You're all just jealous. Yeah, let's go, motherfucker.
Don't be jealous of my moves, Pepe would say.
I'm wearing diamonds. I have diamonds. Dudes can wear diamonds.
Dudes can fucking wear diamonds. Yes. Diamonds are for dudes too.
Diamonds are for
dudes. Come on, people.
Diamonds are for anyone that has taste because they're gorgeous.
So, Sabrina, are you ready for your hot takes?
I am. I'm very ready.
All right.
I'm also ready for a lot of F-bombs.
Take it down a little bit. Get ready. Get
Are
serious.
you telling me to take it down? You're at 74. Like you reined it in. How about that?
Hey, I'm the host. I can do whatever I want.
Well said, Sabrina.
All right. Sabrina, here we go. Clock's up.
Okay.
Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
I'm a little bit surprised that Ratchet is not back because Sarah Paulson is like super with herself, but she must have a better deal. Also, Percy Jackson, I honestly never heard of it, and I feel poorly for that, but I don't really give a fuck. Coyote V Acme, I'm really sad that hasn't found a home because there's a lot of people looking for it, and the write-up is not going to be what they would have gotten. Knuckles, all here for it. Everyone knows Idris Elba for life for me personally. The strike authorization, super smart by Yahtzee. I think that they're doing the right thing. I hope it doesn't last too long. Iger is trying to find a successor. I don't really give a fuck. It's just gonna be another asshole that's trying to steal money from the rest of their crew. Taylor Swift, 5 songs that have never been viewed before. Cool, I guess, for people who love her. I know she did weird, like, secret songs on every concert, so that's great. Jacob Elordi attacked somebody. I mean, I'm sort of not surprised. I know people do that type of shit. The Rock, I mean, I don't know why you would go back to wrestling. You're making millions of dollars. Gabriel Lynch not doing Jurassic Park, that is insane to me. Super weird about it. Star Talk, oh my god, I can't with him. Also, the crew guy, good for everyone for supporting him.
Everybody, she got it. Ow!
You need to make the bomb not blow up 3 seconds before you. That's like I did. Like, look at the clock. I did.
Hey, I gotta tell you though, You got the fucking possible circumstance, get the fireworks, all that.
But it makes it seem like it blows up whilst I'm talking, and it kind of seems like I didn't make it.
Hey, you know what? I gotta tell you, John over at Timertopia did a good job with that. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, John, Timertopia.
I'm just saying.
Fucking great job. Can you just give me the last 3 seconds before you blow the bomb up, please? Thank you. Appreciate you.
John over at Timertopia.
I like to use all my seconds.
Friend of the show. He's got millions of subscribers.
I like to use all my seconds.
But he's a friend of the show. Big fan of the show, too. He helped us out with that. So, yeah, I know. It might be music. I blew up a little bit early. I'm sorry. But it's fun. You know, I still give you a second to finish up.
No, I know.
Great hot takes, man.
But you're looking at the thing, and it's like I know I have seconds left, and then it's like, and I'm like, that's not. I'm still.
The one that always wins is the one bitching.
What does that even mean?
You always win.
Well, she has an inside.
We all know what it means.
What does that mean? I'm curious, Jordan. Can you please explain to me? Mr. Sell, can you explain to me?
I'm just wondering why you're bitching. You always win.
Well, I just don't, I don't like that it blows up while I'm talking.
Host, you know?
Yeah, she knows the host.
She knows.
So do you. So do all of you assholes. So go fuck yourself. How about that?
Yeah, but we don't.
Jordan and Brian were in a hot tub last week. How about that?
We were in a hot tub a couple days ago.
Hot tub time machine. I don't want to hear
that. Yeah, it was like 3 times.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
What that is.
If you guys are doing hot tub sounds, ladies, that's with you.
Well,
I'm just saying. Don't act like we don't know Brian.
It's just.
There it is. Play with the boys. Show me 6. Where's Brian? Brian.
That's all it is. Play with the boys. It's good times. You know, we have good hot tubs are fun. Everybody enjoy hot tubs.
Oh, hot tubs.
When the bubbles stop, then it's back with friends.
I think that David Lynch would have been a great director.
Yep, when bubbles stop, the party's over.
It's human soup. Oh.
Yeah.
So when the bubbles are on, anything goes.
Well, no, not anything goes, but it's
if
acceptable.
you can see it's not happening.
It's acceptable when the bubbles are going. When the bubbles stop, it's bath with friends.
Oh, so Brian basically said the same exact thing that I just said, but in a weirder way.
Anything goes.
Anything goes.
What happens in the hot tub stays in the hot tub.
Not always.
Nope.
Not always.
No.
Hey, there's a picture out there. We had hand checks.
I made out with a chick in a hot tub once in front of my friends, and I literally never lived it down. They were all like, so what's about the girl in the hot tub? I'm like, we're going to Vegas next week, so fuck you. And they're like, wait, what? Like, everyone gave me shit for so fucking long because I just met the chick that night, and she's like, why are you making out with random girls in hot tubs? I'm like, I will do what I want. Judge me not.
You do that sometimes.
So, Ron, you're very correct. Not always.
Fuck off.
It's like I had a Facebook group in college called Moose Makeout Kruse, and the people, girls I made out with, just joined that group.
Yeah, I mean, Brian literally we at work we used to call it going to town.
Way too much information, Brian.
We're like, what person has not gone to town with Brian? Who has not gone on board of the Brian caboose?
It's just kissing.
I said girls, Ron.
Oh.
Anyways. Great hot takes across the board, buddy. Great hot takes. It's up to you. The chat is out there. The poll is out there. Let us know who you think won hot takes. And please, help me remember at the end of the night who won. Because I have no idea. I forget about it. You know, especially on a Friday having a few drinks. I forget about checking the poll at the end of the night. Let me know so we can figure out
who on Wednesday.
Yeah, Jordan won on Wednesday.
Oh, did you? Good job, buddy. Congratulations. Yeah, I know he did.
It was only GR voting.
7 topics. I got 2.
We've been talking for a long time. A lot of stuff going on, everybody, because now it's time for us to get into it. Come on!
Woo!
All right, everybody. Now it's time to get into it. The very first thing I want to talk about right now is Jonathan Majors. Of course, he's back in the news. He was supposed to be going to trial this week, and now it has been pushed and delayed until April 8th. And we won't have an actual verdict until then, what his sentencing will be. But that goes down. But on top of that, the reason why I want to talk about this at all, it'd be breaking news just by itself. But then more women have come forward to be like, Jonathan Majors assaulted me. Shocking, yes. So his former girlfriend, Emma Duncan, came forward and she said that she accused him of emotionally and physically abusing her, including choking her and throwing her around and bruising her when they were in a relationship. Another girl came forward, Maura Hopper, and she said also that he was emotionally abused. And emotional abuse can be like, it's very vague to me, but still, touring, coming forward. And on top of that, people from different productions came forward too. And especially on there were Lovecraft, is that called? What's it called? Lovecraft.
Yeah, something like
on
that.
Lovecraft. Yeah. They were saying that on Lovecraft, he was like confronting all the women, and he was telling them, like, he was like really weird confrontations with them. All of them coworkers, they all complained to the network about him too, and the network didn't do anything about it. And he was just going after them, and the network just let it happen because he was the lead person on the production. And they had over 20 people have come forward since this actual breakdown of him being convicted.
He got convicted.
Yeah, he got convicted. 20 people have come forward from productions and from ex-girlfriends. But those are the ones that have come forward. I know, GR, right? And he still says he has never struck a woman.
To be fair, there was a whole thing about other women coming forward before he even went to trial.
Yes.
But they couldn't compound it and put it in one case.
100%.
So I don't think that it's like a jump on a bandwagon situation. There might be some, don't get me wrong, but I do. There was a lot of reports from people who were, which is why they decided to prosecute the way they did, that people were coming forward about his behavior in New York alone.
Mm-hmm. I went down the wrong pipe.
That's funny.
But again, it was more like
hate crap.
Hate crap. I like that, Racer X. It's awesome. But then again, I had a feeling this was going to happen. Like when I saw this today, I was going to do like breaking news about, they moved the trial. That makes sense to me. It happens all the time. He wasn't even there in court when they had the actual,
just
discussion.
Like in the comics.
He was virtually there for 5 minutes or something like that. And, honestly, they're trying to push it. They're taking more time. Prosecution needs more time. They're going to find out how they're going to do that. And then this shocked me, but it didn't shock me because, again, we knew there were other women. They were saying there were other women, and now it's being released and it's coming forward that there's more people saying that, he'd abused me too. And that's why the prosecution was moving forward against him and saying this was a real case and that it wasn't, they were trying to throw it out. They're like, no, this is a real case. So that must have been what pushed it over the edge to me. Again, we don't really know all the facts yet. This is stuff coming forward, but still, it makes me wonder about his career because he did that whole interview where he was sitting down being like, I didn't strike a woman. He's done this. He's trying to help himself. He's trying to fix his career. He got fired from Disney. Sabrina, do you think he had a chance even before this? Do you think that this is going to be the nail in the casket? Or do you think that, this will be shunned away and he'll eventually get back to being Jonathan Majors, the next big thing for Hollywood?
I don't think he'll ever be the next big thing again because that's kind of a one-time situation. But I do think he will work again. I don't think it's going to be very soon, but I do think that it will happen, unfortunately, because that's the society we live in. I feel like this precipice of other people coming.
I wonder what you're thinking about, Sabrina.
Or something, like it's just something. He's like always ready for something. Or he's just really good at duck face. Is he young enough to be like a duck face
maybe
person? I don't know.
That's a good question.
Sound went out on my end. Do I not have sound anymore?
Oh, do you not hear Sabrina?
Am I gone?
No, I just love that picture. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So, can't hear me. Can you hear me now? That's because YouTube censored me. They know I was going to say some fucked up shit. They were like, shut her up. No, I'm just kidding. Can everyone hear me now? Are we good? Am I back? Yep. No, maybe.
Oh, it says you're muted.
I'm not muted. I don't have a mute.
No, you shouldn't be muted.
You requested to unmute
muted.
my mic? Okay.
No, sorry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's fine.
I hit unmute. Now I fucked it up, right?
Yeah, don't unmute it. Yeah, you mute it again.
So do this.
Yeah,
Am I right?
Fine. You guys can hear it, right?
This is doing great. We're doing great. This is the 19th technical problem we've had today.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Welcome back to LA, everybody. Have a drink.
Yeah. Well, hey, by the way, cheers, motherfuckers.
Give me a second. I don't have my so I don't have my switchboard tonight.
Okay, they can hear me. They can hear me. We're good. We're good. Okay, sound came back.
Jordan's having some issues apparently too.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Okay, so yeah, basically, I'm not surprised at all. And I think that part of his celebrity allowed these other cases that had come forward to be suppressed until this case came forward. Because a lot of times when these things happen, they're like 19 other women came out like very, very publicly. And for what it was with him, it was kind of like through the DA's office. Apparently, it was like friends tweeting or people, not friends of his, but like people who had known him tweeting about how all these other women, it was kind of like ambiguous and vague. However, like when other things are happening with other people, and of course you can't let one thing cloud another. And again, what's it called? Shit, precursor? No, not what like. What's something? Disclaimer. I'm not a lawyer. Yeah,
you studied to be a lawyer, though.
I did study to be a lawyer, but I'm not a lawyer.
She's very knowledgeable.
And every state has
different Zach.
Whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like it just really. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well,
shit.
I really love Zach too.
Zach, drink.
Some people get annoyed, but I love it. Zach, do you have a stand-up show tonight? I wish I was in fucking Nashville. I would love to come see you.
Zach, drink.
Anyway, I'm just saying. My point is definitely the Marvels. By the way, Racer X, to answer your question. My point is,
but Sabrina, you think that people would? You said people would hire him, right?
Eventually, like Kevin Spacey's getting jobs now.
Coming back.
You know, people are getting, and I mean, people. He will get jobs again. I don't think it's going to be immediately.
The Marvels is worse. Racer X.
100%.
Racer, I don't give it a chance. Look in the credits. Brian Kruse is in the credits. Sorry. Continue, Sabrina.
Yeah, he's really upset. He worked on Quantumania.
Yeah, I was Paul Rudd.
Razor.
Also, by the way, Quantumania. I mean, if you don't want to look at Michelle Pfeiffer looking hot as fuck as the 60-something-year-old woman, that's insane. I was so attracted to her. It was ridiculous. And also,
everybody was.
Well, and Brian said she's even hotter in person, which is alarming.
Definitely hotter in person. Oh my God.
Alarming. And you know what? The best acting in that entire movie by Jonathan Majors is when he was with Michelle Pfeiffer. The rest of it was all of his low-key
good
bullshit.
enough to eat in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. For anyone involved, by the way.
Thanks, Pep Star.
And also, what's his nuts? The guy who got throat cancer from eating pussy. What's his name?
I still don't believe that story, but Michael Douglas.
Yeah, Michael Douglas, also amazing, hilarious, fucking riding Anson. I mean, I think there's a lot of good. The guy with the holes, I loved him.
He was great.
Chidi was great.
I got holes.
Yeah, it was great. There was a lot of funny parts. Like I understand, like that it maybe wasn't everything everyone thought it would be, but I thought it was fun and I laughed a lot. And I enjoyed it. I thought there was a lot of good acting performances. And there was a lot of good characters. What's his name? Oh my God, my brain is fucked today. The Ghostbusters, the guy, but Bill Murray. Bill Murray's cameo was amazing.
Oh shit, my microphone.
And the illusion that they were fucking while she was down there and the whole job. Like there was just this whole, I don't know. I really thought that it was not terrible. MODOK, yes.
Yeah.
MODOK.
Mike MODOK.
Fuck yes,
Mike
MODOK. Dude, MODOK was great. And especially at the end when he was like, did I do a good job? I mean, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. He's like, you kind of look like a baby Bjorn. He's like, shut the fuck up. It was really good. There was a lot of really good, funny moments, in my opinion.
Like a Bjorn. We had Sabrina run those scenes when I was working.
Yeah, Brian had to do all those lines.
A little bit like a Bjorn. We kept running those lines.
I literally laughed my ass off though, like even doing that. But when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, it's fucking funny. And I think the daughter did a really good job. I think that what's her nuts, Evangeline Lilly was probably the weakest link, which is annoying because she, a big part of it. But whatever. My point is, the movie was not terrible. It was not terrible. I know people pan it. I know it didn't make a shit ton of money. And yeah, there you go, Brian. Exactly. That's weird to look at, but it was very funny and the acting was great. Yeah. What's that guy's name? Corey Saul. Yeah. Friend of the show. Love that guy.
But Sabrina, so Jonathan Majors, he did that movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. You segued me onto you, so I apologize for backing you up. What do you want from me now?
He did that movie. I think that this whole thing, I don't know, Sam, Jordan's doing something. I think he's in the bathroom. I don't know, Sam, Jordan.
He's just doing a close up on his forehead. Are you taking a shit in a camping bucket, buddy? What's going on? Buster, buddy, can you not do that on the patio?
Right. You're right, Queen. You're right. I think overall, I think that what happened with Jonathan Majors, I don't know if he'll come back.
He will eventually. It's not going to be anytime soon, but he will.
I think that he has a twisted past, and I think that he maybe he just was not a good relationship person. And he maybe
relationship person.
Maybe
that's not. Those aren't the words you use. He's an abuser. Period.
Yes. Period. GR, do you think that
said he's a serial abuser?
Yes.
Yeah. GR, do you think that after like more allegations? I mean, of course, the sentence has been delayed. You think after
really
all these
quick,
allegations,
Brian, really quick. Yeah. Yes, fucking sir. Razor X. Greatest thing I ever heard. Some people they were doing backflips for him. And I'm like, he was like Shatnering all day with his pauses. He was overacting so many fucking times. Like it didn't land for me. I know a lot of people loved it. It never landed for me. And like, not that has anything to do with this, but I don't mind losing him. He can fuck himself kindly.
And Marvel can replace him if they want, and I think they should go with Dr. Doom. There's a lot of situations they go towards. Or Denzel. Denzel's the best choice still at the end of the day. But GR, do you think that he'll be okay, or do you think that these allegations will keep moving forward, more women will come forward, and he's pretty much just done?
Yeah, bottom line is he's a dirtbag.
Yeah.
He's not a real man. Any man that hits a woman isn't a man.
Not a man. You're right. You fucking don't do that.
Amen.
You don't fucking do that.
I mean, any of those women want somebody, I'll bitch slap the son of a bitch. I don't give a fuck how big he is. He thinks he's a badass. I'll show you a badass with one finger.
Oh shit! You were a badass. You're still a badass.
They have to parachute in there, and I'm real scared about it.
He has talent. Will he make a comeback? Yes, somebody will give the asshole a job. But
are you shocked about these allegations coming forward more? Are you shocked about this, or is this more par for the course?
No, because in Hollywood, well, in any lawsuit of anybody of fame, if you're a bad guy, all of a sudden, every woman you've ever dated or every guy you've ever dated, whatever gender you are, is going to, oh, he did this to me. He did that. He may have done it. He may not have. We have proof in one case. He was a dirtbag. But come on. He didn't abuse every person he's ever dated. But that's what the news is going to say, because it's going to get them money in the end. And that's what it's all about. They don't give a fuck about whether he did or didn't. They want money from him. Or
there'll always be more people trying to take advantage, of course, GR. That will happen. Like I said, the person that's like emotionally abused me. Like, of course, I don't know. I don't know your relationship. I don't know what you went through. And, you know, emotionally abusive is different than physically abusing somebody. You know, again, if you're belittling them, the way he was talking about with Jabari, where he knew that her ex-boyfriend killed himself. And then he kept saying, I'm going to kill myself. That's abusive. And that's emotional abuse right there. That something like that, that's not called for. You don't do that when you love somebody, relationship with somebody.
No, I agree. He was a dirtbag in what he did. I'm not arguing that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that in too many cases of abuse for either gender, all of a sudden, all the people that ever dated that person come out of the woodwork and say, "Oh, he did it or she did it to me too."
You bring a Bible. Yeah, it's going to happen. He did bring a Bible Racer X to the courtroom.
That's bullshit. Yeah, bringing the Bible was a total theatrical bullshit.
Ron, how do you feel about this? Do you think that this is going to keep happening? More and more women will come forward because, you know, it's writing on the wall, or do you think that he will be able to surpass this shit, be fine, and come back to Hollywood even stronger?
I think women are feeling empowered and they're able to do this more and more, come out and talk about it.
They should.
Which I don't, absolutely. I don't think that they probably felt safe enough doing it before. And I think the tables have turned just enough, women in power, that that they can do it. And I think it's great. Mental abuse is abuse also.
Yeah, it is abuse.
Is he going to come back? I'm with Sabrina. He will. You know what? He'll come back on a sitcom on CW.
I love that, Ron. But the thing is, like, look at Kevin Spacey's coming back too. I just think that at the end of the day, like he's coming back. There's a lot. See, he won his lawsuits, and so now he's being hired again and again and again.
He won his lawsuits because they were from 1,000,000 years old, and there's literally no. What proof do you have? What proof do you have from 1,000,000 years ago? You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
But Ron, do you think that at the end of the day that this is just like, do you think this is going to happen? Were you pretty much sure, like, after this court case, there'd be more women probably too in his life that would come forward?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's kind of how I felt too. Like when I saw this, I was like, oh, this just makes sense to me, because how the emotional abuse and the physical abuse, it just seems like that's who he is. And they keep saying, especially ever that worked with him on Lovecraft, they were saying that that's just how he treats people. He belittled people. And they say he secludes himself. He's very dedicated to his craft, which is fine. You be dedicated to craft, but you still have to treat people a certain way. You still treat people a certain way. And apparently women, especially, he was always belittling and talking down to, and again, emotionally abusing. And then there's a physical abuse.
I mean, who does that? It's so
A lot of people, unfortunately.
And he had everything going for him.
It irritates the fuck out of me.
He had everything going for him. It really upsets me. But you have there's a lot of actors that like want that and have been driving for it and would love to be where he was at. And he was a military kid and he was pushing for it. And then you still like you let yourself like do that kind of shit. Like there's a lot of people that deserve it more than you. That's what I'm saying at the end of the day.
He sounds a bit entitled.
Yeah.
How many sets have you worked on where you have had to sit and wait for hours and hours because an actor wouldn't come out of their trailer? Or because an actor didn't fucking show up? Or because, I worked, all the fucking time. And it's like, why don't you just hire someone who will do the fucking job?
Good job.
How about that? Like, I don't give a shit. Like, fuck you. Like, why would you hire Lindsay Lohan on fucking Herbie the Love Bug after the 19,000 things that she did that are fucked up? And I'm comfortable throwing her under the bus. I won't throw other people under the bus. Maybe Paris Hilton. I worked on a House of Wax. That fucking bitch never showed the fuck up either. And I'm like, why would you hire Paris Hilton?
So hot.
She's like this with one eye. She's like, that's hot. Nobody gives a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you, lazy eye Sally. Like, I just don't, like, the best thing I've ever watched her in was South Park, and it wasn't even her. Okay? So, I'm going to need you to take a back seat and live your fucking rich ass fucking Hilton life with your parents.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand, like, why you are like, oh, we'll get this famous heiress who fucking did a reality show, which made her look like a fucking asshole, and put her starring in a movie. And then when she doesn't show up 9 days in a row, I mean, for me, I just sat in a fucking trailer and fucking waited and got paid. So, like, it wasn't terrible. But at the same time, go ahead.
You have to tell us how you really feel about this stuff.
I always do, baby. I always do.
I did a show. It was a behind the scenes of a talk show, the Larry Sanders Show. And we had everybody come through there. And two vivid memories I have was Sharon Stone coming through. Wet hair, no makeup, with her team. She knew her marks. She knew where the lights were. She was ready for makeup. She was amazing. I loved her. Ryan O'Neal, Farrah Fawcett, they never came out of the trailer until like lunch.
It's like, why? I don't know why you would want to, like, first of all, working on set and being an actor and working that many hours, why would you want to hold production up?
Oh my God, right?
You don't want to be there that long, but you want them to be there for twice as long as you because you're fucking.
What happened?
Oh, we lost her.
We lost her.
I don't get that.
Can you hear me?
Your audio going
No,
Hold on.
maybe the audio went out for a second.
Brian, stop fucking with my audio.
I don't know what's happening tonight. It's called glitch night. Glitchiness.
But really quickly, I know it's Jordan's turn in about 10 seconds, but I just want to say, like, GR, I know what you're saying 100% about how people come out of the woodwork. I get that. However, I would say out of, like, let's say percentage-wise, at least 85 to 90% of those people were actually abused by that person.
No,
there's going to be a bandwagon bitch here and there. You know what I mean?
I agree with you.
I'm just saying, like, there's no one who just all of a sudden decides to hit people. Like, it's something that it's hard to stop. It's like an addiction almost.
Oh, yeah,
it's like, okay, Peppy knows. I don't hit you, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. It's like
you not hit Peppy.
It's like a compulsion, and it's something that you get used to, and it's something that you don't know how to control. So, like, I believe that there may have been relationships where he didn't do that, but it's probably much more few and far between. And maybe one of those girls are like, wait, all these bitches are getting money. I'll jump in there. I agree with that. However, I do believe that mostly anyone who's been in a serious relationship, he did abuse.
Yep.
And I'm going to also say probably mostly physically. Like, there may be a moment where he was just mentally abusive before he graduated to be physically abusing people. Fine. But also, this is not the first woman he hit. It's definitely not the first woman he hit at his fucking age. And especially there were directors and people that worked with him on set that said that he was abusive to them as well. Like, he is just a person who needs a lot of mental fucking health therapy. That's it. He needs to focus on himself. He needs to figure out what's going on. And he needs to find a way to, become a fucking whole person where he's not going to take his shit out on another person. Now, don't get me wrong. Everyone in the world has mental health issues. I deal with my shit in a fucked up way. But I don't fucking beat people up.
Some of us are perfect.
I mean?
Let's face it.
Yeah.
You what?
Nobody's perfect.
My GR is apparently.
Some of us are perfect.
Except for maybe he jumps out of a plane. Then he's very upset. He does not like it. It's terrifying.
You jump out of a plane. Mine was a helicopter, and it was a lot of fun.
Well, you seemed like you did not really care for it. I like this. Gremlins are wait, is there a new Gremlins movie? That'd be so cool.
Yeah, we're talking about that later.
Sabotaging the show.
I was joking.
By
the way, we have a request.
He's right. Racer is correct.
I think we lost Jordan.
Drink.
We lost him about 15 minutes ago.
I know. I've been trying
but he wasn't on screen, GR. Don't tell everyone.
I was trying to
days and wasted nights.
I mean,
there he
we did
is.
a big test with Jordan, so I don't know what happened. There he is. I see his forehead. What's happening, Jordan?
You gotta back up, bro. I don't know what you're.
Oh, Jordan.
No, wait, look at that picture. That looks nothing like it. What's that from when he's 12?
I think he's had one too many drinks.
I really wanted to see what Jordan's going to say about this. But, the thing is, Jonathan Majors, at the end of the day, I think his career is done for now. And I think that what he's done, he needs to take a minute, sit down. I know he's getting married. He's getting married to Megan Good. But he needs to sit down for a second and be like,
he's going to go to therapy and rehab. And just like Tiger Woods was like, I'm not cheating on my wife. I'm going to sex rehab. And now I play golf again. Like, there's always an out. There's always a fucking out.
But he needs to fix himself, Sabrina. He'd take a moment, sit down, and figure it out.
Not on the level he was, but he'll be back.
Yeah, well, he's not King the Conqueror anymore. He did that to himself. And I think he's have a lot of legal trouble coming forward for the next few years. And he won't be in the big picture for a long time. But I think he will come back. And I think that end of the day, take care of yourself, man.
He wishes, Queen.
Right?
Where's my heart? God damn it.
I love that, Queen.
But end of the day, he's being accused of more allegations of abuse, and we'll see what happens with Jonathan Majors. And it's a big lawsuit. It's a big lawsuit, almost as big as Gina Carano's lawsuit moving forward for Disney Plus or Disney in general, because of course we know her. She was on Mandalorian. Big thing. Gina Carano is now suing Lucasfilm for discrimination after she was fired from her role in Star Wars and The Mandalorian. And now she's alleging she was fired for voicing her right-wing thoughts and her views in 2021. Then she was removed from her recurring character. She was gone, and she played Cara Dune. And she's saying, no, this is a long time ago, which is crazy to me. 2021 is 2024. She's moving forward to sue Disney. And she's been doing a lot of stuff. She's done some independent films. I mean, her career has suffered quite a bit since this. And what she did say online, and, it's like what people blamed her for, where they said that reason why they fired her was she made a whole reference about like being a right-wing person these days is like being a Jew in the Holocaust. And so that's why Disney, of course, is very much so against discrimination against people, they've been very open. They're a family-based company. They don't want to deal with these political things. They fired her. Let her go. I will say this. Mandalorian moved forward. It was fine. She was a good character in the show. I will say that too. She's a good character.
She's an asshole.
But they were able to redirect and figure it out. I was very upset when she was gone at first because I thought she was going to have a lot of character arcs moving forward. But then again, she wasn't really needed moving. The way they worked her out, it was fine after that season. She was there. But it's a big deal to sue Disney this long afterwards. And Elon Musk now is supporting her. And that's a big thing.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be?
Well, he's supporting her because he said, because of Twitter and X, what's called X now, he said, he's trying to fund this whole lawsuit because he said it's a move that comes after like how people are voicing their free will, their free opinion, their free voice. They're putting it out there.
That's a completely different thing.
That's what he's saying because she voiced her free will, her free opinion, her voice out on X, was Twitter at the time, that you shouldn't be discriminated against, having freedom of speech. So this is a little political for us tonight. I mean political because I want to wrap it around the entertainment.
Of course he is.
I'll wrap it around the entertainment. For a show like Mandalorian, I think it did suffer for her, or suffered for the show without her. A little bit. I think it did suffer a little bit. It was a building character. They could have recast her. They didn't recast her. They just fired her and ignored her character. They would talk about her in the background once in a while. And now it's gonna be a big lawsuit. I think it'll be pretty fucking massive. And Elon Musk behind her, and X, it's going to be a lot of money going towards it, fueling it, press, time, news. You're going to see a lot of this. And she came forward and said that Pedro Pascal was saying a bunch of stuff that was on the left side that he wasn't fired for. I just think, though, at the end of the day,
he didn't tweet it, bitch.
Yeah, it doesn't come down to that, though, Sabrina. What it comes down to is the story and the arc and the characters in this and the show. And I think that it's a big move to fire somebody, regardless of the day. and you fire somebody that had potential to build a show, make it bigger, make it greater. But I think at the end of the day, they didn't recast her, and that's a weird thing. And I think that Disney has to deal with this in a way that they've never dealt with before. They've never had this before. It's a very new thing for Disney. And I worry that this could damage Disney Plus quite a bit. It could damage the whole product. It could damage a lot of things because, again, it does seem, I remember she got fired, a little weird. And they didn't just recast her again. I hope at the end of the day that Disney will figure it out. I guarantee they're going to settle. Oh,
100%.
I guarantee what comes down to is
they have all the money.
Before they go to court, Bob Iger is talking about succession, his future, all that. He'll give her some money and it'll be done. Mm-hmm. It's weird, the timing. It's been a long time that that's actually went down, but I guarantee this will be a settlement and it'll be done. And Mandalorian's pretty much almost over anyways. Why'd she wait so long? That's my question. Why did she wait so long? Maybe she needed help from Elon Musk. Who knows? As a story, though, as a show, I think that it's just odd it all went down this way. Didn't really matter. Her character went away. It was fine, but
it's inappropriate for you to compare being a fucking Republican to being in a Holocaust.
Be an actor.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the fuck she was talking about. She could have been like, comparing fucking being a mother to being in the Holocaust. She could have been compared to being a fucking socialist to being like, you can't compare something to being marched into a concentration camp to your fucking death. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. It's not what she said or what she was standing for. It's the way that she compared it to something that is so fucked up that you have no right comparing anything fucking to. Okay? It's ridiculous. It is fucking ridiculous. What she said was fucking ridiculous.
It's a very touchy situation too. It's very touchy, Sabrina.
I mean, I'm sure it's really touchy for Jewish people whose parents and grandparents were fucking murdered in a fucking gas chamber. Like, I don't understand how you can make. I worked on a show, and this woman didn't tweet it. I was standing in for her, and I worked for her. She was like, I was like 5 a.m. She was pissed off. She was like, the show is like working out. It's like being in a fucking concentration camp. As we were walking to the makeup trailer, because I doubled her, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, why are you saying that? Like, why would you ever fucking say that? And every single person, they got around to everyone because it was so appalling to everyone. But this was kind of before, Twitter happened and before all of this social media shit happened. You know what I mean? But like, you're an actress. I'm sorry. Did you think that a PA is going to come get you out of your sleeping cellar and walk you to a fucking makeup trailer where you have a team of people making you look pretty? Do you think they did that in a concentration camp? Do you think so? Do you think that they fucking walked you to set and invited you to do things and brought you fucking food and took care of your every fucking whim? I mean, it is so annoying for anyone to compare something that's going on in their life currently to fucking what happened in that period of time. Like, that is something that is, and it's not the first time it happened. There were also Japanese concentration camps here. Like, there's persecution of people all over the fucking world. But for you as an actress or for you as a Republican to fucking compare yourself.
It's not about party though. It doesn't
matter. She was a Republican, and this person I'm talking about was an actress. And this bitch was a Republican and an actress. She, as I just said, she could have been anything. She could have been a socialist. She could have been a Democrat. She could have been independent. It doesn't fucking matter. For you to compare to what you're feeling as a political person, or as an actress, or as a fucking goddamn fucking space shuttle fucking person, or a fucking bus driver, or a teacher. I don't give a shit. You don't compare yourself to something that was so fucking fucked up. It's one of the biggest stains in history. How dare you make that comparison? It has nothing to do with her political beliefs. It has to do with how she fucking said what she said. Period.
Yeah, I agree. Like, you have to be careful. I mean, there's anger. There's anger between her tweets. There's anger about everything, and there's frustration. And, people get set off by that. That's what happens. And Disney is a family-oriented fucking whole company. As a company, you can't. I mean,
different reason though.
Again, I'll say one thing. It's show business, everybody. It's show business. We have the show. The show is great. It's every kid that wants to perform and go out there and stand up in front of an audience or anybody else and just perform and have a great time, right? That's what the show is. But at the end of the day, it's a business. Mm-hmm. And so these executives and all these people higher up will look at stuff like this, and they have to say it's going to segregate X, Y, and Z, and then they fire people. And that's what happens. And it sucks. I've been fired from shows. Sabrina's been fired from shows. Everybody we know has been fired from shows.
I've never been fired from anything.
Well, I mean, it's not fired, but not being called back. That's the whole thing,
No, I've never not been called back.
Business shit.
Never not been called back to any show.
Okay. Business shit. Business is weird. It's
different show.
Well, it's
not the same show.
It's not what you're saying. There's always business stuff that happens. I'm not saying we're fired because we're a fucking problem, because business changes. And what happens is they hire a new DP or somebody else comes in that wants to do this. That's what happens.
Well, we're on daily contracts, so literally you can get fired anytime. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fired is not the right word.
Yeah. But I mean, with the black and white answers, it's fired.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? With the black and white. But at the end of the day, Disney has to deal with this. And I think that they made a choice. They called an audible, and they did it. And I think at the end of the day, it's going to be a big lawsuit. I think it'd be a big lawsuit, honestly. I think it will be. GR, do you think that after all these years that she can win? Should she complain at this point? She's doing other things.
Right, but still not cool.
But still, do you think she'll be, I think it's the right time, right place? And is Elon Musk fueling something that could cause him problems in the future?
Him? No, he's got too much money. Nobody gives a shit.
Right.
Her?
Yeah, you're right, GR.
Yeah. I mean, I don't agree with everything Sabrina said. Some of it I did. I'm a financial Republican. I don't agree with the bullshit about exclusivity that they talk about. No, that's bullshit. But how do I put it? That, let's call it what it is.
Oh my God.
The Democrats roll this city. If you don't agree with them about their tight, you got to give everybody everything, which is what Democrats do, then you're negative. You can't work. You're bullshit. I'm sorry, but if you don't agree with somebody, that's fine. I got no problem with that. You don't like what I say, that's your right.
I agree.
But
don't compare it to a concentration camp.
Let me finish, Sabrina.
Just saying.
But let me say, was she over the top with that? Yes, she was. But if you don't agree with Democrats in Hollywood, you don't agree with their left wing, we're going to do it this way, you don't work. I don't give a fuck what you say. I've seen it. I've listened to it. It's bullshit.
Well, it shouldn't be about political parties here at all. It shouldn't be about political parties. It's about fucking being a talent and a person that goes to set and kicks ass and does a job.
Right, but also you shouldn't go and pop off at the mouth being an asshole and comparing yourself to the Holocaust.
Yeah, we're a great area these days, GR.
You weren't there. I mean, you have no clue what it's like to be in any sort of a war zone. And was she wrong in comparing it that way? I agree she was.
Thank you.
But the bottom line is what she was implying was that if you don't agree with the left-wing bullshit attitude that they have, you don't work. And that's what she was trying to say.
She could have said it in a different way.
She could have said differently. I mean, yeah, she not said.
I agree with you on that, Sabrina. But
end of the day, you're an actor, GR. End of the day, you're an actor. And here's what I will say always. It doesn't matter how you feel about your political beliefs. It doesn't matter. Because end of the day, a lot of actors, left and right, they always have shot themselves in the feet. A lot of actors have, because they get fucking, everybody believes in my fucking shit. They believe that I am right. I have a voice for the political party. And then you forget about that. It's about entertainment. End of the day.
It should be, Brian, but it's not. Yes. You both know that.
I know, but it shouldn't be that way, GR. It comes down to entertainment. And so I always said,
that's entertainment.
I know. But as an actor, I'm like, because I've wanted to be an actor my whole life. As an actor, I always say this. I know that I will never agree with everybody on shit when it comes to politics, right?
No shit.
But I will tell you one thing that I will agree with everybody with this. Here's one thing I'll agree with. Let's have some joy in our life. I agree with that. We all deserve joy. We all deserve joy. And an escapism, and that's what entertainment is. It's an escapism. You turn off from the world to have a moment of peace and joy, and you don't care, right? And some actors, and this happened on the left and right, have got too vocal. And it's happened both sides. I say a lot. Sometimes like you're getting too much. Like, I get it. You have a platform, you have a voice, and understand it, but just think about what your drive is for your career, and think about that first. You want to go into politics? Fine. Stop that shit. Move on. You know. But
let's be actors, not
let's
politicians.
be actors. Let's be actors. And I think that Gina went too far. I think she went too far. And I think once she went too far, she was frustrated with what was happening, her career, her life, whatever. Hollywood's hard. Hollywood's fucking hard. It's fucking
right.
hard.
I'm sorry, you're getting paid a shit ton of money to fucking act on a show.
I know, but she had a great career. She had a great opportunity.
She's
Right
like a boxer or something. She's getting paid a shit ton of money.
They didn't agree with your thoughts.
No, it's not that. It's the way she said it. I don't care what she believes.
You also have to look at business. If you look at the business arena,
she can believe whatever the fuck she wants to believe. I don't care. Whatever your political beliefs are, whatever your religious beliefs are, whatever your personal beliefs are, I don't give a fuck. But how dare you
we're all different.
Go on social media and compare you being a Republican to fucking people who were gassed and fucking murdered in the Holocaust.
But Sabrina, will this fuck her up more? By doing this, will
no, I'm sure. No, I don't mean
it should be fine.
I mean, with Elon Musk behind her, I'm sure she's going to be great. I don't know if she'll win or not, but it just seems like it's who to have someone like that behind you is obviously going to fucking help.
Yeah,
and that maybe that's why it took so long, like you were just saying.
Yeah.
Why did it take that many years? Maybe he was like, finally, maybe I'm going to put my shit behind you. I don't know, and I realized that like. You know, it's nice for an actor to have a platform, and like Sean Penn, who was like paddling through the water during Hurricane Katrina. You know what I mean? Like, good. Use your voice for good, fine. But for you to use your voice to spread hate, and in my opinion, that's basically what you're saying. Like you're comparing your political stance to one of the darkest periods in history. So I just don't. I don't think it has anything to do with what she is politically. It could have been a socialist that said that. Could have been an independent. Could have been a Democrat. Could have been fucking anything. Could have been anyone.
Could have been a cowboy.
But the reason why the Disney had a problem is the comparison to the Holocaust.
Yeah, it's not good for it's not good for a business in general. And it's not good for logistics in general for anybody.
We have a request, y'all. Request.
We're gonna heat it. We're gonna heat it.
Request.
Ron.
Always look at Ron. We go, Ron. You have a lot of headroom, buddy. I like your background without Santa.
I see the gears moving, Ron.
There we go.
Do you think though, as an actor, this whole thing, like she's an actress in a hit show, she's kicking ass, she's doing very well, and social media is a problem always. Like you have to be very careful what you say. Do you think that she went too far? And but also on top of that, do you think that this lawsuit is warranted? And could it change the dynamic for the business?
First of all, you never, unless you're grieving about the Holocaust or family, you don't talk about that. You don't compare it to things. There's nothing to compare. That being said, she has a responsibility as an actress, somebody with a platform, to be aware of what she's saying and not just spout out at the mouth. So I found it very careless that she would do that. And if she knew that she was doing that and stuff, then that's a very sad individual. Is this going to affect her? This could affect her. I feel.
Good.
It's just it's so wrong. Why did she wait so much time? I think she was waiting to let the initial thing settle down and then let it build with maybe a little momentum or something like it wasn't a knee-jerk reaction like, oh my God, I'm going to sue. Like there was thought put into it. I really think it's all I think it might be a bit contrived after what was said.
Publicity.
Yeah.
No publicity is bad publicity.
No, I think it was publicity.
I don't like her smile on her cheek.
I think it was publicity, but I also think that she was waiting for someone to get behind her that could help her. But
probably.
No, and initially she did have a lot of support. Like someone had mentioned Kevin Sorbo.
It shouldn't be
spoke
political.
out for her.
It shouldn't be political though. It's a fucking job.
You have your opinions. That's fine. Talk about them at your card party at your house.
Don't tweet it. Don't tweet it.
Yeah. It should. There's a lot of actors, and I will say it's happened on the left and the right.
And comedians and other. So many people have been
it's
thrown.
Like you forget about what you're doing. You're the fucking court gesture at the end of the day. And I get it. You're a court jester. But enjoy that. Enjoy that role. Have fun. And you know what? And then you can maybe eventually you don't want to do that. You want to do more. Then you segregate from that and you change and you adapt and you do that path. But at that moment, at that time, you're very fucking lucky to be how much you're getting paid. Yes. What you're doing.
I don't think that's true.
That's all I say.
Queen, I don't think that's true. I don't think you have to have the right opinion. I think it's just the way that you say things. Like if you compare something like that is so benign to something that is so impactful to so many people, I just don't think that's fair. I don't mean that it should be left or right. If it was who's a Democrat, like if Susan Sarandon said that shit, like being a Democrat is like being in the Holocaust, I would be just as pissed. It doesn't matter who you are or what you believe. I don't give a fuck. Your opinion is your opinion. You are entitled to have that. And I want you to have that. That is what makes America great. You can do your thing. You can feel how you
That's
feel.
The ideology of America.
You can't compare something, again, so fucking benign as a political belief to people who were literally rounded up by police and forced into a gas chamber to be murdered.
You're entitled to your opinion.
No.
Social media.
No. You want to say that's your mom? You want to say it's your brother? You don't tweet that shit. That's fucked up. You're representing a brand.
Excuse me. This is America. You have the right to your opinion.
But you also have the right to get fired. You have the right to get fired.
Hold on a second. I will say this, GR. I get what you're saying. As an American, you have the right to say everything you want to say. 100%. Yeah. But in the business, you have to know that as a job,
you're a brand.
You're a brand. You're always a brand. You're hired to be a brand. You're part of that brand.
I wasn't arguing that, Brian.
Yeah.
Sabrina said you don't have the right, and
that's where it got needed, GR. But
you say anything you want. You have that right, Sabrina.
I mean, as someone who works for Disney or someone who works for Universal, they have a certain drink. They have a certain expectation of you, and you are a brand.
Thank you, Ron.
So, basically, for you doing that, you're opening yourself up for the right to be fired. And also, I know.
Why do they have the right to fire you because you don't agree with their thoughts?
That's not what it is. It was the comparison. It's not that she was Republican. It was because she compared it.
Well, that's what the suit's about, though. That's right. That's what the suit's about. Which, again, end of the day, it's a weird thing. And how I just want to say it before we all argue about this. Of course, political parties always cause 100%, arguments. Always do.
The right is always right, and the left is always wrong. I'm kidding.
Well, that's that. But I'm saying, GR, is we all have different opinions when it comes down to our life path and what we expect, what we want, what we drive for. But for a business, it's all about the dollar bill. That's what it comes down to.
Amen
and so
to
for a business, they don't want you to voice your opinions. And a lot of actors, when they get to a certain point, they start voicing their opinions. That's a big talk right now. That's a big conversation for tonight, I would say, for this whole thing. It's not about left or right, who's wrong. Correct. It's not that. It's about how Hollywood works. We always talk about Hollywood. It's a business. Show business.
Now,
and we should never segregate anybody.
This is happening more and more.
It's happening.
It's cancel culture. Like I know,
all
the time.
But it's still in the day.
The
it's
girl
a business.
from Wednesday, same thing with the Israeli.
Yes,
war.
I know.
And she got fired. And that, again,
insane.
It's like it's a business. If you're an actor, you don't. That's the job you chose. You don't do that.
May I raise a
end
point?
of the day, you want to make sure that your product is protected for everybody. That's what it comes down to. Left, right, in between, middle, upside down, left side, right, square root that bitch. It should be for everybody.
I would just like to say that the rise of social media created this problem.
Yep.
Like if there was not Facebook and Twitter and fucking Instagram and all this shit where you can just say whatever the fuck you want when you're taking a shit or what you ate for breakfast or how you feel at the moment, there would not be this opportunity for people to fucking pop
It's
off
true.
at the mouth
It's
the way
very
that they
true.
do. Because
Yeah.
normally it would be Susan Sarandon at an award speech and she'd be like, we should free the people of Nepal. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
And
Like
we're
now,
all like, what the fuck are you saying there now?
now she's like,
why is
now
that?
it's like you're drunk at 2 a.m. and you're like, I think everyone sucks and everyone should suck my dick. Like, it's like you literally
Absolutely.
just to do dumb shit because you can. And you're like, you know what? I feel like telling the world how I feel currently about the Ukraine situation, and no one wants to hear it. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Your agent will call you tomorrow and be like, "Why the fuck did you take it down?
Why'd you say that?
Take it down
Because you are a brand.
Because it's such a
You're
fragile
a fucking brand.
It's a fragile fucking environment now, and there is actually things that you have to fill out when you're auditioning for things. Is like how many followers that you fucking have. Like
That's
it is
the
a
whole
huge fucking thing. So like I'm not saying, that you don't have freedom of speech, GR. I apologize if you think that that's what I was saying. Really not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when it's basically you're a brand ambassador for anyone that you fucking work for, because you have the potential with your fucking fingers fucking at 3 a.m, at fucking 9 a.m, or just on a fucking Tuesday at lunch with your friend with a glass of Chardonnay to say whatever the fuck you want, and that is representing their company.
Yep. And that's what it comes down to. And that's why the business get mad, because they're worried about, because again, end of the day, it's not about left, right, square root, all that. It's about like everybody wants to watch this program. And so we should make a product that everybody can watch without people being frustrated. And that's the business. That's the business. That's why I've been so upset about how actors sometimes breach that. And I get it. You have a voice. It's amazing. You have a fucking voice. It's amazing. But step away from it then. If you really want to be that person, to have a voice and you have that audience, then step away from the business. Don't affect the studios. Don't affect the brand, and take yourself out from it, and then find that next path for you.
Brian, I'm sorry. I know you want to move on.
Reagan did that. He did a pretty good job of it.
He did a good job.
I know you want to move on, but I just wanted to, there's a couple comments that I just want to address really quick. Like Zach said that he got banned from 2 open mics because he did an Indian accent on something and someone was offended. Like, I agree that cancel culture is very sensitive and it should not be. It's like way too much. I 100% agree with you guys. I'm just saying in this particular instance, Disney as like a children's fucking company, that she's saying it was a comparison. I in my opinion, and I could be wrong, it had nothing to do with where her politics actually lied.
Can we go through?
It was more about the fact that she compared it to something that was so treacherous. And I agree entirely. Like Gilbert Gottfried got banned for making a joke about the tsunami. Like a million years ago. I think he was the first person who got cancel culture.
He lost,
everything. And he lost his Affleck contract. And where has he been? I haven't seen him again. Where the fuck is Gilbert Gottfried?
He's dead. He's dead.
He's gone.
He's dead.
Well, I know now he is currently dead. But I'm saying for years.
Just saying.
Like, I mean, it's weird. Like, it's that he was the first person who suffered from that. And it's just magnified with like, people think that it's like sensitivity and like, oh, we're trying to be, but I just feel like it's like people who have nothing better to do. It's like helicopter parents. They're like helicopter people who are like, oh my God, this person said a terrible thing. We're gonna get a petition going. I'm gonna have everyone know. I 100% agree that is unacceptable and stupid. And you're a comedian, by the way. Comedians used to be fucking off limits. It's like it's jokes. And I think that Michael Richards making that very, very unfortunate comment really put things onto a downward spiral, which is what caused Gilbert Gottfried to get canceled. And then it just spurred that whole thing. And now it's just moved on to everything. It's stupid and it's unfortunate and I get it. But in this particular case, I don't think it has anything to do with her views, in my opinion. I don't think it has anything to do with her views. I think it has to do with the way that she compared it to something that is so exponentially more horrific, insane, and fucking toxic for humanity, as opposed to something that you think in your head or you feel in your heart. Like that, there's no comparison. And I think that is what Disney wanted to distance themselves from. Which makes sense, though, as a brand. And honestly, I don't fault them for it.
Well,
I don't fault them.
Can we go through?
I don't fault them for anything. As a business, as a standard for what you want, you have to regroup sometimes. And a lot of actors have been fired because, again, this is a huge problem in Hollywood. And I get it, though. If I were there, I'd be like, oh, I have a platform. I get it. But also, you got to think about what you're promoting.
Yep.
You know, as an actor, what are you promoting? And sometimes you get too excited about it because everybody's listening to you, everybody's talking to you, everybody's asking you. It's all the time. Everyone's asking you how you feel, what you think. And sometimes you are all the time. You could easily say something that hurts the whole brand.
That's way better said, Ty. Exactly.
And at the end of the day, the brand they're working for will never be happy about it because they want certain things. And I think Gina, I think she got a little excited about what she was saying. She was a fighter, you know, she's a fighter. She was kicking ass, and she thought that I can keep kicking ass and I have this voice and this platform, and Disney fired her because she didn't live up to the Disney standards. It sucks. Will she win? Will she not win? We don't know yet. I think at the end of the day, you sign a contract and be like, I'm supporting the brand. That's what I'm doing. And I hope that it does the best for everybody, anyone. We all love it. And I think Disney will probably freaking kill the whole thing.
Can I just say one more thing? Because I did bring up Mike. I'm sorry.
We're talking for a long time. We're almost at 2 hours.
One more thing, really quick. Ty had said that Michael Richards couldn't handle a heckler. I can't even find it anymore. And he lost his mind. I didn't mean to say it was like a bad joke. Like he that was 100% legit what happened to him, because he did lose his mind and he did fuck. It was straight from the heart. But she just made a bad comparison. I'm not saying you can't make a mistake, but like I feel like social media just allows you to put yourself in a fucking hole. Yeah. And if you choose to use it, you choose to accept those consequences, in my opinion.
Yeah. GR, are you still here?
No, GR disappeared too.
Uh-oh.
So, end of the day, I think as an actor, you gotta think about the brand, person, all that. It's a job. It's a job. And beyond that, it's up to you to figure out how you're gonna navigate it. Hopefully do right. We're talking about Game of Thrones. I want to say quickly, a spinoff. We're talking about Monday. Other things happening. We've gone long.
GR got canceled. Zach won hot takes, by the way.
I didn't get canceled.
Oh, he's back.
There was a potty break, okay?
Potty. It was potty.
I think Jordan gave up. Before we move on, I'll put it to three. We have 2 topics left. Should I skip one? I don't know.
Yes, skip one. It's 2 hours. Are we fucking nuts?
Okay. So before I move on, Game of Thrones again. Game of Thrones is doing a spinoff. Moving myself fast, very fast.
But don't they already have a spinoff? Isn't it called House of Dragons?
I'm gonna do this right now. I'll do this. So everybody, for 1 second before I move on.
Oh, you're gonna take a poll.
Game of Thrones, everybody. Game of Thrones is doing a spinoff series, and this is one of those things that I love. Game of Thrones, I love it. I love it so much. And I've always asked for this spinoff series because I want to see what happened in the past. The big bloody battle, how all the fucking families came together. How do we get there, right? How do we get there? Aragorn came around and he was like the Targaryen that killed everything and fucking destroyed it. And you know what? And we never talk about that. Oh, that's where we came from. It never happened. We never saw it on screen. So now they're doing it. It's happening as a series for Max. I think it'll be exciting.
Guess my fart.
Guess my what? Thanks for his fart. I don't know what the hell's that, man.
No, I don't like that.
All right. We're doing 6 episodes. It's going to come forward. It's happening as a series. Will it be good? Will it not be good? I don't know. I love it. I love it so much. We've been talking so much. We lost Jordan. I love it so much. I think that it's the perfect series to move forward for House of the Dragon, for Game of Thrones. But you know what? That's one thing. There's bigger things to talk about. I think it'll be great. There's bigger things to talk about. There's also something that I think that's great to come back to. I'm so excited about it. We talked about it earlier. Oh, God. I'm so excited about it. Gremlins 3. And the Gremlins fucking 3. And that is me too. Our feature story of the night.
That's way better than House of the Dragon.
We talked a lot about this and that and her and other guy, but after 40 years, everybody, 1984 to 2024, Gremlins 3. Sorry, I was so excited. I was so excited.
It rhymed better.
It sounded. Oh, what show was 4? Gremlins 3. Everybody is apparently moving forward, and this is the thing going forward because Warner Brothers has been so excited. They did that whole cartoon that came out on Max, but fucking D4 with Gizmo and his family and finding himself. That's my Gizmo singing. Gizmo singing.
Drink.
So Gizmo was like trying to find himself, get back to his family. It's a whole thing. That is done so well on Max that Warner Brothers has been contacting the main
cartoon
cast.
One?
The cartoon one.
Yeah, super cute.
It did so well. They've been contacting the OG cast, be like, "What you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, 3 Queen.
How you doing? What you up to? Right? It's more Gremlins, you know." So, anyways, was Zach Galligan, who of course was the main actor on Gremlins 1 and 2, came forward and said, "Yeah, we've been talking," and he said the end game will probably be, I'm hoping, a third. I don't think it'll be a reboot though, because Chris Columbus, everybody. Chris Columbus owns the rights to this, and he came forward a long time ago. He did the Harry Potter movies and stuff. He said, "I'm only doing Gremlins 3 if we keep it in the same universe." And he said, "That's what I do." And now they've been contacting Chris Columbus, Zach. They're like, "We can do a third one because this other one's done so well." And he said, "We nixed a bunch of things, but now we're going to continue this story moving forward. And we're very excited to make Gremlins 3. And to me, I'm like, let's do a Gremlins 3. I mean, the first one came out in 1984. 84. So I was born in 84, by the way, everybody. I'm 39 years old.
Fuck you.
I was born in 84. So when I was born, Gremlins 1 came out. All right. So then 1990, Gremlins 2 came out. Yeah, I grew up a little bit. I love it so much. How how they changed the Gremlins.
H and Sheila popping in again at
become like, so intellectuals, bats, like women. It was crazy when they did that. It was so I was like, so yeah.
Did you say intellectuals, bats, and women?
Yeah. Well, Gremlin transitioned during the whole movie.
Those are 3 words I would never use to describe Gremlins.
A Gremlin became a bat, transitioned to a bat, transitioned to a man to a woman, and then transitioned to a fucking intellectual. I mean, it was like, yeah. Honestly, I'll tell you right now, it's way beyond that time in the world. I'm gonna say no. You can say that all you want, Sabrina. It was way beyond it for a movie about Gremlins. It was way beyond that time in history. I applaud it right now. I applaud it. I fucking applaud it. I fucking applaud it.
Can June not come soon enough, Sean?
But the end game is coming. By Ty. But the end game is coming, and they're talking to them about doing a third one because it's done so well. Chris Columbus is like, "I will not do a reboot. I have a continuation. Like, bring the cast back, make a third one." That's what I say. Make it happen because Gremlins is fucking great. I love it so much, and I think that Gizmo also led to little fucking Grogu.
Fuck you.
He did. Same fucking shit.
No.
So I think that at the end of the day, cute character.
They could be
Don't feed them at midnight.
Dilligaff.
Bring it together.
We got everyone but Brian has a drink.
Sabrina.
Everyone but Brian has a drink. All of us have to drink. Fuck nuts, just not Brian.
Gremlins 3, everybody, is moving forward. They're excited about it.
Brian's still drinking. He don't give a fuck. GR didn't see it with that cup up.
That they want this to happen, Warner Brothers, and I think it will be great. Ron,
come on, drink daddy. What do they call you?
Wet Daddy.
What's your drink?
Ron, have you watched the Gremlins movie? Do you want to see a third movie? Do you think this is good for the business, or do you think that Gremlins should have stayed back in 1984?
No, I don't think it should have stayed back. I think what it's doing, I think it can get a new audience. My son could be into it, and so I will see it.
Are you shocked by this news, though? Do you think this is crazy that Gremlins at this age could come back?
No, not with everything else that comes back. I mean, why not? This is a cute, fuzzy movie.
Did you watch second one? Second one had so much like bad talk about it. Did you watch it? Did you see it? Did you love it or no?
I didn't see the second one. I was of an age.
Oh, Ron!
It was not as good.
You gotta see the second one, Ron.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what?
Hey, don't leave Sabrina out of this conversation right now.
You're
leave
fine.
her out, Ron. Leave her out.
She's the best.
I'm gonna switch it around to you and me, Ron, because Ron, we have a serious conversation right now. You and me, one-on-one with a serious conversation. So the second one, right? They change the dynamic of everything. It's like what happens, they go to a radio station, all these other different chemicals come involved, and the gremlins start to decide they're not who they think they are. And they become more intellectual and becomes
that's super original, by the way.
Sabrina, no,
just saying.
So the one becomes an intellectual, he runs the whole thing, one becomes a bat. My favorite part, honestly, is that a gremlin decides that because he gets hit by this certain stuff that I'm not supposed to be a man. And it's kind of really fucking cool. It's like for 1990 at that point, that would never happen.
I can already tell that Ron is not interested.
I'm just saying.
No, I think I saw it actually. I think I saw it. I do. It made no impression.
It was super forgettable.
I know everybody forgets it, but I think that the remnants of what it comes to in the future.
Right. But Brian remembers because that Hulk Hogan in it.
He wasn't it. He wasn't it. But I think
thank you, Racer.
I actually love the second one more because of what it does for societal norms and how it changes it. And also because it's fucking funny. There's the one guy that's like Kelsey Grammer, like fucking talking to people like, oh man, we all believe that we could be better, but it's really cool how they change and they evolve in the second one. Gizmo becomes like Rambo in the second one. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know. He's like, oh, honestly, the first one's great. They're all Christmas movies. They have to be. Christmas time.
Yeah. But no one ever says it's their favorite Christmas movie.
I know. But Ron, I think it's a good concept, and I think that you should watch the second one. I think you would love it so much. I think you would. You would.
Okay.
If you maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't, but I always say
I'll know pretty quick. I'll take a jacuzzi and I'll watch it.
Jacuzzi time.
Will Jordan and Brian be in the jacuzzi?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. That's a Kruse Control moment in time. We'll take a picture. It'd be great. It'd be great.
Maybe we can invite GR this time. You guys can have a fucking full-on sausage party.
No, you can't.
Hey, no, you can't. GR will be there. Fucking heartbeats and harps. GR, do you want to see Gremlins 3? Are you excited about this? I
didn't see the first two. I don't give a shit.
What? Dylan all day.
Well, GR,
I'm sorry, guys, it's not my type of movie. I didn't think it was funny or cute.
Come on.
Thank God you didn't say cup of tea.
I know it looks like Sabrina's favorite character of all time, but I still don't care. It's not my type of thing. I mean, now that looks like my ex-wife, but
shit, yeah.
Can you introduce me?
Oh, I'd be glad to. Yeah,
it was a joke. No one laughed, so apparently it didn't land. Zach, you know how that feels, right?
GR,
I'm sorry,
Gremlins.
Brian, it may be good for you. It could be good for Ron and Sabrina. It's just not my type of flick. Nobody gets truly killed. Nobody gets blown up.
Well, Gremlin got killed, GR. Look at that. You fucking shut the fuck out of that Gremlin.
There's a lot of murdering.
There's a lot of murdering.
Not enough.
No, it's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
I saw you.
Sabrina, you haven't been there, done that. It's not enough.
Well, I mean, not physically, but I'm saying on TV, like for the 80s, there was a lot of murdering.
I thought this is your world, GR. That's like all up your world.
Thank you, Zach. I appreciate you.
But so GR is not about Gremlins.
I'm not saying it was a bad movie. It's just not my type. It doesn't do anything for me.
Hundo.
I really thought you would have loved this movie, GR. Like this is GR's world right here.
Brian, until as you and I talked about a long time ago, Brian, been there, done that. It's not real.
Yeah. Sabrina, do you want to see Gremlins 3? Are you excited about it? You have Grogu there.
I have Grogu because you're assuming that Grogu was made up of Gizmo.
Very similar.
Well, I mean, also he's very similar.
I wish Mike was here.
He's very similar to similar. I just said, by the way, he's very similar, which is my new word.
Close.
It was like when
look at Gizmo and come on, everybody, come on.
But also, do you have a picture of actual Yoda pulled up? Because it's a baby version of Yoda.
I know, but that's Yoda.
But it's a baby version of Yoda. So the baby version of Yoda is based on the actual Yoda. His ears are way bigger. They're more floppy. Yeah. They're not as pointy and high up. Also, he's not fuzzy. He's adorable, and he has an outfit. He's not naked. He's not. That's like Peppy. It's like two color. It's completely different. Completely different.
Yeah, I mean.
You're damn right.
Sorry, if you paid attention, you'd be more versed. Oh Jesus, I hate that guy.
Right there.
That's Spike.
No, but Spike. But who's the other one? There's two of them. Spike and
no, Spike was the main one.
no, there's another one.
The intellectual, I can't remember his name, but
the intellectual. I will kill you if you say that one more time.
he's not the resident intellectual like Mike Casey, but he's
my point is, I really hate the fucking birth of my penis. I really do. I've had enough. I want to do new things. In this case, I'm not gonna lie, guilty pleasure. I probably will watch it, and I would hope that it did some cool CGI shit and figured some shit out, and it might be fun. Because I'm
actually really excited about that.
Oh, are you? You know why? Because you have Yoda ears. Peppy has Yoda ears.
Wow.
I like Peppy for that reason, nothing else.
That's your thing? You're like, oh, it's Yoda ears? He's a good boy?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I honestly, Sabrina, you're not that excited about it, though, huh?
No, I mean, no. I want new things. I've said it 1,000 times. I want new things. I mean, I'm down for it. I'll watch it, but I'm not excited about it. I'm so
excited. I'm
so excited. I'm looking forward to.
I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited.
Like Ghostbusters, excited for it.
I want to see
excited. Kiss me. But it's like you have two rules. Like, don't feed him after midnight. Don't put him in the sun. It's like
fucking bow and arrow and shit.
Follow the rules.
You know
like, what's wrong with you?
I'm a kid at heart. I love that shit. It's fucking great.
Follow the fucking rules.
I'm just saying. I think it'd be a great thing.
Thank you. Everyone wants me to follow the rules.
Everybody's clapping for it, apparently.
Yeah, follow the rules.
Follow the rules.
Not that hard.
I think that end of the day, it could be great. It's moving forward. The animated series did so well. They're pushing for it. It makes more sense end of the day to make this move forward.
We started watching that, but never really got through it.
I know it wasn't. Well, honestly, for me, it wasn't my favorite. But
you're excited for this.
I want to see live action. Bring them back. 30 years old. Like, all of a sudden, Gizmo comes back, and all of a sudden, there's Gremlins fucking popping.
You 9 impressions. Have 6 drinks.
Bad impression.
Literally 9 impressions.
The day Gizmo comes back from the 80s, 1984. The year I was born. I mean, I have to relate.
Oh,
it's my heart. It's my heart, my soul.
He's like 15. He's like, I was born in that year. I'm like, what?
Back to the 80s. 84, great year for everybody.
Okay, shut up.
GR, great year, right? Wasn't it a great year?
No, it was.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was a great year.
Tell them why, GR. Tell them why.
Anyways, everybody, Gremlins 3 is coming. It's moving forward. It's happening. And I can't wait to see when it comes out because at the end of the day, 80s baby right here. And I want to see more 80s stuff come back around and kick ass. And Gremlins is so fun because maybe not for kids, but it could be. And I think that's where their audience is. Figure it out, make it happen.
They all just I'm sorry, you guys. I lost the comments for a minute and now they just came back.
Happy 80s Day today. Gremlins 3.
Is it 80s Day?
It's super happening. I'm saying that.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Anyways, everybody, thank you for being on Kruse Control tonight. Appreciate you as always. Appreciate all my guests, my fabulous people here joining us.
Wait, who won the poll?
Oh, there we go. That's my sense.
Literally never, ever.
I said it the other night. Oh shit.
Ever.
I don't know if you want to hear this, Sabrina. I don't want to hear this, Sabrina. Do you want to hear this?
No. Sure.
Sabrina won, everybody.
Oh,
50% said Sabrina. She did. 10% GR. Jordan and Ron tied at 20%. So, but Sabrina won at the end of the night. So
nice. Congratulations.
I think the fix is in.
No, you know what? I won't do hot takes one day, and then you can see who wins out of you losers. How about that?
Jimmy John's all day.
Whoa, I'm out.
Not you, Ron. Not you, Ron. That's for GR because he's really throwing shade.
What would Brian Boitano do, huh?
GR's throwing all the shade. It's a fix. Okay, rein it in, buddy.
I think Jordan gave up. I don't know what happened.
No, Jordan is looking at me. He looks like Justin Timberlake. This picture's way better than what he looks like. Why wouldn't you not do that?
To put his boy to bed.
Well,
bullshit. He would have said something. He would not have done that.
Thanks, Racer X, for being here. Appreciate you as always.
Oh, you're leaving. I'm trying. I'm really trying to like keep up. But they went away and now they came back. Get it, Peppy.
Thanks, Peps.
Oh no, things are not heated is like that's what we love. We love like to just bounce things off about back and forth.
Guys, come on. We're lovers, not fighters.
true.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it was comfortable for you guys.
Honey.
You know, we're just trying to bring all the sides, and we have all the sides represented. Like we're just trying to you know, do our thing and make sure that, you know, all sides are heard. And I in that specific case, I will say one more time, I don't think it had to do with sides at all. I think it was specifically a comparison.
We all have different ideologies, you know, ideologies, presence. We work in Hollywood. That's what it comes down to. End of the day, we take the ideas where it comes down to what it means for the business, and we talk about it, and that's the show.
Sidebar: Zach is not voting for Sean Sutherland again, which is.
Hey, give Sean a chance. Give him a chance.
Sean. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyways, everybody, thank you for being on Kruse Control as always. Sabrina Vittori, thank you for being here on my Friday as my lovely co-host as ever. I appreciate you from day co-host from day one. I appreciate you. Keep doing you, and I appreciate you always. Thank you so much.
Love you too, Queen. You're the best.
Co-host.
And Zach and Racer and Brian and Chris and everybody. Everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, Brian, I'm not trying to steal your show, but I figure before you do your whole rant, I want to thank everybody in the chat like I do, because I love you guys. This would not be a fucking show without you. It would literally be nothing. So I love that you guys tune in. I love that you guys give us things to think about and talk about. And
great ass!
Literally, and also great ass. I think that's directed towards Queen. I'm kind of gonna go with that, but also I'm not. No offense to anyone else. I'm sure you all have great asses, but for some reason I'm feeling that with Queen. Agent Sheila probably too has a great ass. She seems like she shakes her tail feathers.
Oh no, hell no!
What? Peppy, do you know Agent Sheila? Damn, you
damn right.
I'm sorry. Listen, Agent Sheila, I still think you have a great ass. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna throw great ass into the category of everyone. Steve and Linda, thank you for watching. Ryan, Tyrone, fucking Racer X, Chris, everybody. Fucking Queen. My Queen. Never miss a show. You're amazing.
Queen's always here. Love you, Queen.
Never miss a show.
Love you, Queen.
I am so
next to me, you're older than anyone. And thank you for being there.
That's not a compliment, GR. What the fuck is that? You're older than anyone?
I said I was older than her, so that's good.
You said next to me, you're older than anyone.
Next to me. That means
you're
I'm
a charmer, GR.
You ain't nothing but love in the room.
Sure was.
Zach said, are you kidding me? She looks like literal zero ass.
Oh my God.
Zach, I love you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you,
Let's
Brian.
go
on your one drink, and then Brian's about to do his fucking rant. Bye, Queen.
Remember,
love you.
Like and subscribe. She forgot to say that.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Like and subscribe. Join our Patreon if you can. I love you guys. Please hit the like button. You're still here. Hit the like button. It helps us so much. We love you. You're amazing. Look at Grogu, who is apparently also Gizmo, which I don't agree with.
Good night, all.
Guys.
Appreciate you all. Ron, thank you for coming back here on a Friday. Appreciate you as always.
Thanks
I know it's great. It's great to see you every Friday. Happy you become a staple on the show.
I love it.
Appreciate you always.
Love it.
We'll keep going, Ron. We'll keep going.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good
Ron,
night.
you're amazing. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Mr. GR Waters. Welcome back to Kruse Control again. Thank you again for being here as always. I appreciate you, man. We'll keep going. Mr. Fucking Thirsty himself. Thirsty Daddy, GR Waters.
Thirsty Daddy. Ooh.
The Thirsty Daddy himself, GR Waters, back again for your pleasure and your pain. Thank you so much, GR.
The pain is good. I'm used to it.
Hey. And Jordan Sell, he's gone. He's been here back. Whatever. I lost Jordan. I don't know what happened, but he's like a fucking computer.
Well, that picture of him looking like JT, as I think Queen stated earlier, definitely a fucking upgrade.
A fucking computer.
I'd have been in that hot tub.
I have that hat too. This is a closet. Hold on 1 second. Hold on a second.
Jesus Christ. I can't. Okay. I mean, I can talk, but I can't do the Manson mode, which is what Zach is requesting, like very heavily.
I want the hat.
Yeah, Brian's gonna apparently go get the same hat that Jordan has because they grew up together. Which, by the way, whoever called bullshit on me, I think it was UGR, saying, "Oh, well, she knows the host." We all know the host. Okay.
Yeah, we do.
You live next to Brian. Here it is. Here he comes, JT.
My microphone.
Here comes JT.
I want the hat.
There he is.
There's the hat.
Here comes JT.
I was
sexy
back. I was Jordan's best man at his wedding, and
that was part of it.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. Went to Hot Topic or something like that.
Was it Hot Takes?
I think it was Hot Topic.
Hot
Takes. And we got these hats together, and it was a whole thing. We had this.
Hot Topic doesn't have.
He wanted to have like he wanted to have a like Michael Jackson pinstripe smooth criminal thing going on, and we actually danced walking in. I saw my hat.
Nice.
You have zero rhythm. Did you really dance walking in?
I did dance the whole way in. I know Jordan Stout was like 3 years old, so a long time. We were friends forever. So yeah.
Oh,
I hope he has his hat, so I saw mine.
We're requesting your schizo situation where you do your chinchilla.
It's been a long show, everybody. Thank you so much for being here on Kruse Control. You know, appreciate you. And as always, you got to spread the word, because you got to tell people, because if you don't tell people, we will still be stagnant at one number. That's not good enough for the whole world, because you got to tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, all the woodland creatures in all the world that you've seen your whole days, where you've been passing by and you see a fucking chinchilla or a raccoon or a skunk that tries to spray you, then you fucking kick that skunk and you say, I'll be your best friend. You tell them some kind of Kruse Control. You tell every fucking creature, the deer, Gremlin, and the 405, like, what the fuck are you doing here? Everybody walk around your whole universe. You see something now that fucking is like longing for something in their life. You tell them to subscribe to Kruse Control. All the badgers and the beavers and the fucking tigers and the kangaroos and all the fucking everything, the gophers, all the fucking things that dig in your ground, they fucking make you mad. Subscribe to Control. Any other. Thank you, man. You subscribe, we'll get there. I'm fucking drunk. It's been a fucking Friday. Make it happen. And when it happens, we'll get to 1 million eventually. I can't even do it tonight. I try my best. It's been a fucking shit show.
I just tried to Jedi mind trick a crystal into this idiot's hand, so don't feel bad.
I love you all. I thank all my people that are here. I appreciate you. Kruse Control wouldn't be a thing without the people that have come and given love and life to it. And I appreciate you all for being here and supporting the drive and the business and the life we're trying to create together. I love you all. Happy Friday. I'm out of alcohol, but I will cheers you. And we will.
I'm also close, but I have a swell.
We will be there.
Love you guys.
And I thank you.
Good night, guys.
Appreciate you. Anyways, and
love you,
until then. Oh, Ron, it's gone.
See ya.
And until then, everybody, have a great night. Enjoy your fucking evening. And until then, again, see ya.